Hola, mi gente. What's up? What's up? We just finished over on Conversations with King. Just like his show was light and fun, it is Friday night, y'all. So we're going to keep it light and fun, okay? This is an open discussion, so please feel free to come on up, cam up. You ain't got a cam up if you don't want. I'm taking avatars tonight, but not from strangers, only if I already know you. So this conversation is going to be fun because we are talking about the streets, right? Now, let me start with this. When we hear that, I think that was mostly meant for women, right? I hear a lot of men say she's for the streets, he's for the streets, she's for, she's for the streets, she's for the streets, right? So it's something that men use to oh, and King is here early. Yay! He left. That's what I get for cheering. Okay, maybe he'll come back. All right, guys. So when we hear like for the streets, right, it's mostly used. Hey.
What up?
Hey.
Hey, princess.
Hi.
It's a boy. He just got long hair.
Oh, sorry.
We get that all the time, man.
Yeah,
Get your butt upstairs.
What's up, bro?
Get upstairs. Close the door.
Yo, that's the fourth time I did that.
Hey, we used to it, man. His hair is down the middle of his back, man.
Yo, I apologize for all.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was about to say, oh wow, I gotta keep it Disney right now. No cursing.
Nah, you should hear how they talk in their room. Oh, they go, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. So we talking about 5 signs that he's from the streets, even when he denies it, right? Because a lot of guys are from the streets, but they deny it because they know if they let the woman they're interested in know that, they don't have a chance with her. So they be good and well from the streets, but they don't tell us that, right? Because we're gonna be like, I don't want nothing to do with you then, right? So the thumbnail is Jason Momoa and Lisa Bonet. Let me just say this, you know what I mean? A little slap in the face to the manosphere. Lisa Bonet is 12 years older than Jason Momoa. Jason Momoa is one of the hottest stars in Hollywood, okay? 12 years younger than her. He loved her from when he was young. He grew up. They met at a jazz club. It was fireworks since then. They almost got to 20 years in a marriage. And you know how, you guys know how I feel about marriage. Not all marriages are forever, but just because it ends doesn't mean that it failed. It just means that time is over and now a new chapter begins for both parties. So I don't look at marriages like, oh, that marriage failed. No, they almost did 2 decades together. That's a long time to be with somebody and have 2 beautiful children. So slap in the face to all the manosphere people is that, oh, you a kid. Oh, you over 50. You got kids. You over 50. Lisa Bonet had both, right? She had a child already, and she's 12 years older than Jason Momoa. And some people may say, oh, well, she was a celebrity though, right? You like my manosphere voice? She was a celebrity though. But no, aside from being a celebrity, Jason Momoa still had literally his pick of the entire Hollywood litter. Okay. This is Jason Momoa we're talking about. We're talking about Aquaman. So he could have picked any 25-year-old budding actress, okay, fresh out the womb. No, he wanted the woman that was 12 years older than him, was divorced, and already had a child. It happens, right? But people in the manosphere will have you believe that it doesn't happen. Okay. So good luck to them both. They both have 2 beautiful children, and it sounds like an amicable split, according to Jason Momoa's last Instagram post. So I'm sure they'll be fine. It's Lisa Bonet, and she deserves all the credit in the world. This woman got Lenny Kravitz to put a ring on it. She got Jason Momoa to put a ring on it. I got no beefs or chicken or ham with Lisa Bonet.
She's
okay. She's one of the baddest. Yes. Khal Drago. Woo, Lord. If you've seen the Game of Thrones, then you've seen Jason Momoa. All right, guys. So I'm gonna throw the link back in there if you want to come up. You ain't gotta show your faces if you don't want. Only if I know you though. I don't want no strangers up here. So let's start at the beginning. Yeah. And I'll ask the fellas about these questions. I mean, what I think the signs are as I post them. Okay. So today we are going over 5 signs he's for the streets.
right.
when he denies it.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. And these are just my 5. You guys can add or take away or disagree and be like, nah, that ain't one of them. Okay, so number 1, too friendly in the company of other women. Okay, and this one grinds my gears, right? I always tell a guy, why are you always showing your teeth to everybody, right? You gotta show your teeth everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you looking for a dentist? Everywhere you go, you gotta show your teeth. Yeah, key, right? I know I'm one of the women that, thank you, Playboy. I'm one of the women. I'm one of the women that doesn't like men that are too friendly. Now, with that said, yes, you could be cordial, you could be civil, you could be polite. But ladies, we all know guys that are too damn friendly for our taste. Okay, everywhere they go, they're like little social butterflies, and it's always in a room full of women. So, what do you think about that, King or Playboy? Too friendly in the company of other women. I know you guys are retired Playboys, so you tell me.
I'm not retired.
Okay, current.
I'm
Playboy's retired, you're current. Okay, so we'll get some current.
I'll say this. I'm always going to be a Playboy, but
right.
it's just levels to how much energy I put into it.
Okay.
And my lady knows me. She knows me. Yeah. But I don't think that means he's for the streets because he's friendly. I don't think that means that.
I don't think that either. I think that's for a woman who are overly possessive and territorial. I think that any woman that deals with a man of stature has to deal with a man that's gregarious. He's a socialite. That's how he makes his money, by having relationships, business relationships. Most men who have non-traditional jobs and who are successful is based on relationships. So they know how to start a conversation with someone they just barely met, and they know how to keep people engaged. And they also know that whoever's around you, you don't know when you might need them. One of the common quotes that people have to realize when you want to be successful is make friends before you need them. You don't make friends by make friends by being.
My dad was like that.
A lot of people like that, but I'm just saying for the men, most of men, because it's not all, but most of the men I dealt with that were even the gangsters that were quiet, they were talkative when people weren't aware. So you have to be able, especially men, I encourage men to make more woman friends. Why do I encourage men to make more woman friends? Oh shoot. Listen, why I encourage
come on, Kel.
Yeah, come on, Kim. The reason why her avatar is so funny because she's smiling like she's nice and she says that. The reason why I encourage men to make more women friends, and Playboy could attest to this, women actually are the bridge between two men actually getting to know each other. Like today, I just cut a deal today because a woman introduced me to another guy who is dealing with PCR, selling PCRs to foreign countries. So we didn't know each other. And if we saw each other, we would never do business with each other because we like, I got mine, you got yours, but I don't need to talk to you. But that woman is always the bridge between powerful men. So why wouldn't you want to talk to, why wouldn't I want to see, if I saw Jen, why wouldn't I want to talk to you? Because guess what? Jen, I have money. Jen knows Malik Yoba. He has real estate development. Connect. Right? See, when women do that, they try to keep the money for themselves. So I'm scratching that. Too friendly, I don't agree with that.
But I put two in front of it. Isn't there such a thing as men being too friendly?
No, too touchy.
No, I think if he's too flirtatious, maybe, but friendly, nah. Now, if he's like grabbing on a chick and doing stuff that's disrespectful in your presence, that's different. But just being, I mean, if you think about it, you're not going to pick a guy that other women don't look at. So you can't expect him to enter a place and other women not want to somehow speak to him, figure out who he is. But I know, Jen, from what I know about you, your ass is definitely, what's the word? Territorial.
You know, you're right. I want to say something, Playboy. You know, it leads to a conversation of cheating, and this is my definition of cheating and people don't agree with it. we have a kingdom. My thing is, if you ever leave the kingdom and don't bring resources back, you cheated. So if you're going to engage in conversation with somebody or flirt with somebody, but you're not bringing back any resources to your relationship, you cheated. So Jen is talking about the men that just cheat, that just flirt and talk to women with no goal, no intention.
That's different.
I'm talking. When I talk to any woman,
what I'm talking about. Although you're making a great case, King, let me ask you something, Playboy. You said there's a difference between being friendly and flirting. Don't you think there's a thin line?
No, because you got to think, like, sometimes, I mean, depending on who you are, sometimes people want to just have a conversation. Sometimes people are just drawn to who that person is. I want to just know them. I want to just say hello. You know what I'm saying? And it can be just that. But then you have a guy that is just doing dumb, funny shit. You know what I'm saying? Like looking suspect. And that's going to make you look crazy and embarrass you and cause you to get an attitude. But I mean, if you got an attractive guy, it's just like he can't expect men not to want to say something to you if you out. Which how you handle the attention is different.
All right, so let me throw a little sauce on it. And this is not rehab. Y'all not gonna fix me by the end of this. I'm gonna stick to my guns.
I hope so.
But let me throw a little sauce on it. What about a guy, let's say innocently, friendly, like you guys are talking about? But come on, women are catty, right? In groups, right? So don't you think that that's gonna, some women, because I would question it, right? If I was out with my girls and somebody's man was all key in front of us, I would be like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? Like, why ain't he over there with his woman? But am I just like thinking too deeply?
Why he's not there with his woman?
Yeah, like why is he key all over this place? Why ain't he over there with his chick?
What do you think the women would say if he was glued to your hip the whole time?
Oh,
he's a weirdo. She got a weirdo.
Yeah, that's
really insecure. You're in a public setting and he's over here next to you the whole time. That's gonna look insecure as hell.
And you know, Playboy, I'm not gonna lie. I at our age, when you enter a room with your lady, the most exciting thing is to do is y'all both work the room and y'all go home and y'all talk about who y'all met, how y'all met, and have sex right afterwards. It's not about sticking together the whole night, right?
Yeah.
Like it's exciting. You talk. It's like interactive people watching. Okay, you go your way, I go my way, and let's meet by the bar and talk about it.
Yeah.
When we go home, yo, you know that girl was trying to talk to me. Who? The one? Oh, I knew she was feeling you. Oh, you know that dude? He was trying to talk to me, but he runs a lumber company, so we could probably. You like it's fun, but if you just all around your girl, it's corny.
It is. Okay, well, it looks weird.
I like those nights. I like those nights. You're right. That is very, very cute. Right. That is cute. Like those nights. Like who she was trying to talk to you for real? Like, you know. Thank you, Il Doctrine.
Doctrine.
Single-handedly responsible for getting the likes up by one, and I'm no doubt from and for the streets.
Hey, Jen, I want to say thank you for this. Let me know if you can hear it.
Playboy.
Wait, you gotta play that again for the people.
I got you.
Playboy.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome. That was my voice, y'all. I do voiceover. Yeah. Okay, Il Doctrine, for the streets. All right, so we're gonna move on. You guys got me on that one. You guys got me on number one. Ladies, if y'all want to cam up, because I don't like the idea of the guys winning. I'm just gonna put it out there. If you guys want to come up here, they're real. Anybody want to come up? So let's go to number two.
Number two.
And I know y'all gonna push back on this one.
Number two. What's number two?
Has a countless collection of little sisters and makes excuses for their ill behavior. Now, I know y'all know what I mean by little sisters. That's my little sister. That's my little sister. She's like a sister. Her over there, she a sister. Men have more sisters than a freaking Catholic church. Okay? Sisters, sisters everywhere. Sisters, 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 sisters.
I don't agree. No.
Have so many female friends and call them sisters.
I'm not that guy. I don't like the little sisters thing. I don't have any. If you're not my blood, you're not my sister. So I don't have a problem with this one.
Yeah.
That's just like a girl with hella brothers. Fuck out of here. If he's not your blood, get out of here.
Right.
So you're not with the sister King.
No.
I know you got little sisters in your contacts.
I got sisters. I got sisters. The girls. You become my sister when we never had sex and you talk to one of my friends. So all my sisters are beautiful. One is a doctor, one is the head of a PR firm, the other one is head of a what's the recruiting firm. One is the head of one is an actress. She just moved to LA, but she graduated with a computer science degree. They're my sisters because they actually mess with my homeboys and they happen to be beautiful. So they're my sisters, and they came to visit me, or they always show me love. So I'm always going to defend them. They're my sisters. When I don't have sisters like that. You feel me?
So you've never named one time in your entire life, in your career of smashes, okay, kept a girl in your contacts that you used to be with intimately, and then someone else asks you, "Oh, who's that?" "Oh, she's like a sister to me."
Never.
No.
You
guys are anomalies then.
Nah, I tell them all the time. Like I know what you're talking about, Jen. Men do that, but I don't.
They do.
I don't play with that. I don't play that. That's my sister.
Nope.
No,
Thank you, Tristan.
But my sisters, all my sisters are so bad. They make every girl around me look like, damn, that's your sister. You sure? Because they so pretty, you think like, whoa. But they
gotta be smashing.
Yeah, I got three, maybe four. That's not blood related. That's my sisters, and they bad.
But they're the girlfriends of other guys.
Though they were, and they never have to be girlfriend. They dealt with someone I knew.
Okay, but would you smash?
Would I smash my sisters?
Yes, your sisters.
Would I smash my sisters?
I'm talking English. You want me to ask you in Spanish?
Would I smash my sisters? I doubt it because
I don't.
No, I doubt it. But what I would do, not the ones I'm currently with, the current sisters now, but I had this friend. I forgot. I don't want to say her name because she talked to some big street dude. I don't know if she talks to him anymore. But we went to school together. She was Cape Verdean. I went to school in Boston. You know about Boston have a strong population of Cape Verdean women. Cape Verdean like Amber Rose, African islands, speak Portuguese. Right? You know what I'm talking about, Playboy.
Yeah, most definitely.
So I had a girl. Everybody has this pact. If we don't get married at a certain age, we're just gonna have a kid together.
That's funny.
I had a pact like that with her, like because it's like we don't like each other, but I like your genes. You like me. We know each other. We best friends. And I have a pact with like a few girls where if I don't find somebody I love, we're just gonna have a kid together because it makes sense. You feel what I'm saying? So
I've had that pact, but jokingly. Like I was never serious. That was something like, oh yeah, you know, if we still single by the time we're this age, we'll get together. But it was a joke for me. Thank you, Tristan. Tristan said, let's get the $5 train going. Super Saiyan Simp in the building. And then, of course, Ill Doctrine had to come right behind him.
You're funny. Oh, shoot. That shit raised like $300, though. That was
9,000 Simp energy.
9,000. Yeah, but yeah, you can have the sister shit. You know, that's.
But no, you didn't. You went the long way, and we still didn't get an answer. I'm specifically talking about the women you said that you claim are sisters because they dated a guy that was a friend of yours. I'm saying if you saw them walking down the street now, these beautiful women.
Well, I didn't know them, and I didn't know them.
No, not that you didn't know them. Now they're just not with that guy anymore. They're not dealing with that guy anymore.
Right, they stopped dealing with them. No, I wouldn't mess with them. No.
Why is that?
No, I wouldn't. But if you told me that I didn't know them at all, they the baddest chicks in the world. I would mess with them, but now they did that. They're off limits. I have boundaries because they mess with my homies, so it looked like I was scheming
the whole time.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay, all right.
You really think I'm a whore for real?
Okay, go ahead, King. There's morals in there somewhere.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You say that. Me? Everybody knows I'm a good guy.
Wait, ill doctor said, yo, he didn't say yes. Sit back and relax and cheated like he actually said no. Dang.
Yo, ill doctor.
So no sisters for you, Playboy.
None.
And King, your sisters, you wouldn't touch them even if they fell on your lap. You'd be like, nah, you messed with my boy. Get off me. Get off me. Get the
I wouldn't touch them because what happens is any woman you sleep with, you might have a child with. So you know how embarrassing that is to have a child by somebody who was messing with your man?
I've seen it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not with that.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, I'm not with that. So 0 for 2, Jen. 0 for 2.
No, I'm not liking this. I'm
0 for 2.
I'm not liking this. I'm listening though. I'm open to listen.
You definitely listen.
That don't mean I'm gonna listen to your asses, but I'm listening. Playboy.
Ooh.
Yo, that's hot though.
I like that,
right? It is though. It is.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
There goes the StreamYard link again. If y'all want to come up, where's Coffee No Cream? She don't want to play with me no more.
She mad at you.
It's all love.
Yeah.
I told you when I log on.
I'm surprised you don't know this by now. We've been doing this for like a few months, right? And you know they start fights to be your friends. It's like kindergarten, they kick you, but they really like you.
It's weird because Tristan and I was it Tristan? No, it wasn't Tristan.
Mm-hmm.
I was talking about that recently with somebody, how a lot of guys like started these big fights with me online. Then I block them. Then they end up following me on Instagram and they end up in the chat. So it's weird, but it's like, I guess women do that too. I'm so much better if you just approach me to be my friend in the beginning. Like
it's not gonna happen. They want your attention. It's like a 6 sadomasochist way. Virtual sadomasochist. It's very Christian bluish. Not even gray, just bluish. Christian blue.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just
Christian gray.
Yeah, it's like because it's not really like erotic. It's just stupid. You think it's erotic, but it's not, right? Like Christian red, Christian, but it's not gray. It's definitely not gray.
That's such a great point because it's supposed to bring some sort of pleasure.
Right.
Like this can't be bringing you pleasure. It's weird, but some people like, you know how it is. Even if it's negative attention, they just want it. They're like, I just want to be paid attention to. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, a lot of them. Lots.
Tristan said, plays Quad City DJ beat. Come on, ride the train. Hey, ride it. Come on, ride the train. Hey, ride it. Come on, ride the train. Yeah, ride it. That song, did I get it right?
Yep.
So
okay. He said, come on, it's the Simpson train. So the third one. Now I'm mad because I should have did 10. Okay, but I'm good off the top. I did 5 because I thought these were going to be hard. I thought you guys were going to be struggling with them. You're probably lying though.
No, never.
I'm not lying. I could be in the high school with a whole bunch of Dominicans that don't love me, but no, I want to be with my favorite Diana.
We can keep it short. I know you want to get outside.
Nah, I'm not going outside now because you know when you get in the mood to go out, but you don't go out. And you like, I'm having more fun over here for some reason.
Yay! And you're safe here. Good. You got some liqueurs in the house.
Yeah, I got a fresh new bottle of Casa Dragones, but I got the Blanco one. I didn't open it. I was waiting, and I got some honey wine. I want to open it, but I don't know. Cause I like to get twisted. I don't like to just drink. I get twisted and go to sleep.
We'll take you twisted. Go ahead, go get it.
No, because then I'm going to start confessing my love for everybody in the chat. Be like, yo, Mo, I never thought I would met anybody like you. Terry, you everything to me. Like, it's just go crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry, tomorrow will be like it never happened. So number 3, I know y'all going to push back on this.
You said that about everyone. We don't
said that last time.
Yeah, but you've been pushing back on all of them.
Yeah, he has.
You ain't agreeing with nothing I said.
I did. I said I don't do the sisters.
Okay, I know. That's so good. Oh my God. Okay, so 3. Always shopping and blowing money to look good. You for the damn streets. You always putting on a show. Everywhere you go, you gotta look good. You always shopping, and you you use money very, very carelessly, which shows that you probably be careless with commitment and the woman you're involved in. Always shopping and always blowing money to look good. Pa qué? Pa quién? If you have a woman to look good.
Yeah, you need to marry a Jamaican from Flatbush. And this is why I say that, because I grew up around, a strong West Indian population in Brooklyn, but then Flatbush, Flatbush has a strong concentration. Flatbush is like Gun Hill Road in the Bronx, straight Jamaicans, like straight Caribbeans, right? Like that, White Plains, right? Jamaican men, at least the older ones, not the younger ones, they're known for having money, but not dressing flashy, but their ladies will be their representation. They take care of their ladies, right? And so you're used to, I think you want someone like that where you represent the aesthetics of the relationship, but he's just a powerful man and he gets to where he doesn't say anything to anybody. That sounds like
in general, if he's for the streets, not.
But that sounds like the type of man you describe him as like a chubby man, a non-attractive, get money chubby guy with a money gut. That's what I pictured when you said that. That's the energy I get from you.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I said always shopping and blowing money to look good. How did he get chubby?
Yeah, because
that's the ones that do that.
That's the ones that don't want. That's the ones that don't want to, because they can't really wear designer stuff. They got money, they can't wear designer stuff, and they can't wear stuff that fit right. So they get money.
That's weird because
you give me that vibe though. You really give me that vibe, and they get a lot of girls. They get a lot of girls. The gorditos get a lot of girls.
Here's the thing. The funny thing is that when I wrote this, I thought about like in my mind, I'm thinking like a Tyson Beckford. I'm not thinking about a chubby guy.
But then those are the ones that's getting the girls. To be honest with you. Because what you're describing is you don't want somebody out there kicking it to mad girls. You want somebody that doesn't really want to show off his gear. He's clean, he smells good, but he's not a dresser, right? He's very conservative with money. And then you also want someone that doesn't have sisters. You're talking about a chubby big dude that gets money and smooth. That's what you're talking about.
Let's stay on the subject though. 5 signs he's from the streets. You don't think that a guy that's attractive, always shopping, always trying to look good, you don't think his interest is more than one woman because he's constantly trying to peacock? That's where I'm going with this. I don't know how the guy got chubby all of a sudden.
No, I would say you're wrong, because even with you, if someone was to look at you, they would think that you go outside and you're active, but you're a homebody. So the guy that you think that is handsome and charming, usually then they're not what you think they are.
Homebody.
Right. Like, I'm a homebody. I don't leave my house, but when I do, the little times that I do, I'm a socialite, because I only go outside for an hour or 2 hours a day.
You a homebody?
Huh?
You a homebody?
Believe it or not, I'm a homebody. Everybody knows me knows I don't leave unless I'm going on a date or I'm going to make money. I do not leave. I learned I told you, OG told me never leave your house if you're not going to make money. That's how you get caught up.
Okay, so I'm thinking like way back, from what you see in films, from what I've seen from the 70s, 80s, 90s, like that guy from the 70s to the disco era, that guy that was always fly, you know what I'm saying?
But see, that's different though. Like, that's different though. Like, somebody that's always fly, I don't see them as always shopping. The only people I see shopping all the time be like the rapper type cats, out of shape. They always in the jewelry store, always buying new stuff. I don't see like fly dudes always in a store. They already got it. So that's why I think I can see, like, because even out here, like in Oakland, like you'll see like the fat boys getting money. They fat as hell, but they got the biggest Louis belt they can find on, the skinniest jeans, whole button hanging out. You know what I mean? When they always in some new stuff. The fly cats, they in the house. They go out when a big event, like when celebrities come in town, they go there. You know, they go to events like that to go pick some new chicks up, but they not out like that.
Okay,
Not out here at least.
we're either I'm presenting it wrong or we're talking about two different people, because I'm really talking about the fly guy that's always out in the streets, looking good, smelling good. He's not worried about that one woman.
No, I get what you're saying, because that's the young boys, but we're a little bit more mature. And I get you. It's the young boys that always get fly, smell good, and they out with the ladies, right? But I don't think we do that like that anymore for that. We dress good because we dress good and we whatever, like, but I don't think we do it. But I do understand. I know those type of guys.
Right.
I know. And are they for the streets? Absolutely, they're for the streets, because they want attention. A man like me, like I tell girls all the time, like if I didn't have a lady, I wouldn't even get a cut. I wouldn't, because who am I impressing? I'm not. You feel me? I get dressed because it's a business, right? But other than that, I like being in my crib by myself. To be honest with you.
Okay, so Ill Doctrine says, Jen, let's be totally clear.
Yo, he's funny.
My simp is global and universal. It's number one. All other simps are number two or lower. I built this train. Tristan said, the hell you say?
They going hard on simp mode.
Tristan said, at Ill Doctrine, okay, anime level simp has been activated.
I am King Simp.
Time to activate the company business card. I am King Simp. I swear I love these guys. Because they just took the whole charge out of the word simp. They just deaded it. Anybody trying to use that word to insult somebody, they deaded it in this chat. Okay, guys, so we'll move on. I'm still watching you. Okay. This one you are not going to be able to debate. Hypersexual. Talking, wanting, thinking about sex all the damn time. He's for the damn streets.
I think that's human.
Hypersexuality is an actual condition. Don't tell me that's human. Everybody doesn't.
The reason why I say I think it's human because physiologically, if a person is in shape, like say Playboy, he has more testosterone.
I know about all that.
Right. So, that's what I'm saying. Like those people want that. People want that. You feel me? People that have high testosterone want more sex as men. So I don't know. I think about sex. I want it all the time. Doesn't make me for the streets.
Talking, wanting, thinking about sex all the time. Would that raise a red flag? Ladies, would that raise a red flag? I think that would raise a red flag to me. Like, it's like, why is that always on your mind?
It's normal. Like me too. I think about it all day. Let me tell you what I think about sex and God all day long.
All day.
All day. Seriously.
Sex and God. Damn.
Yeah.
Seriously.
All day. That's what I do. I mean,
I think they can be for the street. I say it's depending on the guy. Yes, most definitely. Yes.
I literally slept with every girl in the chat in my mind. In my mind.
You hear that, ladies? You've all been
like literally, I literally slept with every girl in my mind, and some of y'all are amazing. That's why I made y'all moderators. But I literally slept with every girl in the chat.
Ladies, you
it's mentally. Please don't take it.
Now, that's interesting that you said that. Now, is that what I'm gonna ask y'all to break the bro code for just a few minutes. Okay. Meet women, hang out with women, y'all in a relationship, right? But you meet women, hang out. Do you guys have sex with your woman and sometimes imagine that other chick that you saw, and in order not to cheat, you would think about that woman? Or even if you're single and don't have a woman. You met a woman, you're like, I ain't gonna get to her, so I'm gonna imagine having sex with her. Do you guys do that?
I've never done that. Only time I've ever thought about another woman is when I was having sex with a woman that was making me go a little soft. So I had to do something to get it back going. Just being honest, yeah.
Damn.
I'm into a lot of stuff, so I just don't imagine it. I ask the woman to act like that person or say the person's name while we doing it. I'm into that stuff.
You know what's funny? Thank you, Glow Code. She said thinking about it is one thing, but talking about it all the time is a bit much. And that's what I'm talking about. Thinking, wanting, talking about it all the time is a red flag to me. Send him back to the streets where he belongs.
Mm-hmm.
But see, men, we can be just having like small talk, and women are just gonna come up in a conversation, regardless of how the conversation started. So, do you mean talking about it to a woman?
Yes.
All the time?
Yes.
Now I wouldn't talk about it to a woman all the time, but
yeah, that's a little weird.
But my thing is, any woman I get, you need to be sexual too, right? So
agreed.
It's a turn off for me when a woman is not sexual like me. It's a big turn off. Like, why don't you find me equally attractive or sexual or sexy? It's not going to work out.
Wait a minute now. You can't like blame her for not having your sex drive though.
No, I wouldn't be with a woman that didn't have an equal sex drive. I wouldn't be with her. Like, you find out real quick, right?
How do you find out real quick?
I mean, you find out because you end up doing stuff, and in the consistency, the frequency, right, and how she initiates, right, and the level of how you can talk to her, what you can do with her. And a lot of times, if they don't have that, I don't want to be with them. I really don't.
Interesting. You know, it's funny. I always got stories. You was just saying, like, you get in whatever your situations where you're telling a person to say someone's name, blah, blah, blah. I was in a situation like that, and I did not like it.
Well, you said the name, or you told them to say that person's name?
No, I was, with my man,
right?
And he was like, because he has a certain aesthetic.
My twin?
Yes, your twin. So he has a certain.
Tell you I'm the second coming. Go ahead.
No, he has a certain aesthetic,
right?
And we were doing business with a guy who had that same look, right? So for some reason, he was like, oh, that guy likes you, right? Blah, blah, blah. Like you said, the talk that we have when we go back home, and it's like, oh, he likes you right now. I'm like, I don't give a damn if, he likes me. So I think he thought that I liked him too.
Right.
So when we were being intimate, he started bringing up that man's name, and he was like, yeah, I know you want him, or he wants you. I saw how he was looking at you. I know you want, and I was like, whoa, wait,
that's a little bit different.
It turned me off because I was like, I don't want him. But I think in his mind, he was like, I think she wants him, so let me bring him into this situation some kind of way. And I was like, whoa, wait, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah, but that's a little bit, that's actually about another man. I'm talking about, say, another woman. I would never ask.
Yeah.
And then also, I had women tell me they told their lovers that, I did certain things better so they could step up their performance, right?
Damn.
Wait a damn minute. Let's do a commercial break real quick. Il Doctrine said every woman dreams about being desired the way and being desired that way. And as much as I desire my lady, also cough, nonchalant simp.
Right.
Nonchalant simp. Every woman dreams about being, you know what? He's right. I got to agree with that because, 50 Shades of Grey is $1 billion franchise now, books and movies. And Christian Grey really, really wanted her to the point where he was like, beating her ass and loving her and got romantic and got committed finally after being a player. So you're right. Women do want to be desired on some Romeo and Juliet shit. But back to you, King. Thank you, Il Doctrine. I appreciate you. Back to you, King. I'm a little taken aback here. So you've been with women who've been with other men, and they told those men that you did it better to her while she was being intimate with them, and they went for it, they didn't beat her ass or kick her out of the bed?
Nah, because it's a competition thing. They ask. If they ask about somebody who's fucking you better than me, I got women that got mouthpieces. I know he's fucking me better than you, and that's what happens. It is what it is. But I mean, I'm not saying that I'm the best lover in the world. I'm just saying certain women, we have chemistry, and certain bodies are just like physically made for each other, right? So a lot of, and some women who I find attractive, I can't even go up with. You can't do nothing with.
Been there.
And that's why I know the energy is not right.
What? You can't what?
There's some women I find them so attractive, but I can't be sexually aroused with at all.
How does that happen?
I don't know, because maybe their spirit ain't right. Right?
I think that's what it is, because I had an ex-girlfriend like that.
Right. Maybe God is protecting me not to get that particular one pregnant. Or maybe if you go there, you're gonna end up being with the wrong person for a long time. But I never understood that. It's just weird. Like certain people, they could be beautiful, but I won't. Like even you, Jen, as much as I try to act like, okay, not act, but I say, oh, I like you, find you attractive. I don't think I will get aroused with you, because there's too many restrictions with you. Like it's like if you enter you physically, you're dope, but spiritually and mentally, the energy says if you cross these boundaries, it's repercussions if you don't move accordingly. And I won't do nothing with you. You feel me? I won't. You could be naked.
What do you mean by that? Like it won't be an easy ride, basically. Is that what you mean?
It's not an easy ride. It's just that sleeping with you or entering your temple means that you're not allowed to do what you're not allowed. I won't be allowed to be who I am. Could you imagine me telling you to scream another girl name out?
Oh my God!
But you know why you might be corny for that? You know why you might be corny for that, Jen?
Why am I corny for that in your world, sir?
I'm gonna tell you why you're corny for that. Because you're an actress. You know how much role playing we could do?
Oh my God!
You see what I'm saying? Like she's an actress, right? That's like me being African and I come with a shrimp. Certain things come with certain things. If you're an actress, right? Then I expect you to role play and say names and do stuff. I'm an African, so you expected me to come with a spear. Like
no. That's not how it works. Like acting is how I pay bills. It's not how I live my life. That's like me being a comedian and being like, say something funny. That's not how it works.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the whole point of dating actresses and stuff like that. That's like dating a comedian. It's not saying be funny, but it's not saying be funny. It's saying why aren't you funny? Right? Like why are you only funny with everybody else? Why can't you act with me in the bedroom? Like you never role played, or you want to people that make fun of guys? Like
no, I role played a lot, but. Yeah, no.
I'm not really big like that, so I'm not Mandingo King. I'm not at all. I'm not working with anything. Thank you.
This guy.
I'm not. But you do what?
What?
You said you role played before?
Yes, a lot.
Like, what is your favorite character to role play?
Well, he's not around anymore, but he did more of the
I said character. That you
I'm gonna say character. I had a thing for everybody don't.
No, God.
Crazy right now. Everybody gonna lose their fucking minds.
Right.
I had a huge fetish for Spawn. I mean, no, I'm sorry, not Spawn.
Venom.
Yes.
So you would act like Venom?
No, he would.
Okay, this I'm done. You won.
I'm sorry. Look, I know.
That's not role. So what would be your character?
The victim. Spawn. I mean, why do I keep saying Spawn? I'm confused. Venom's victim.
Jen, I swear to you.
No, I have listen. I have a thing for big, scary, weird things like
Big
Venom.
black dark things that's crazy.
Tristan, shut up, Tristan.
Yo,
Damn it.
amazing.
Damn it. Damn it.
Anything like Venom, Chewbacca, Predator, the devil character from the movie Legend, the first movie Legend, the big red guy with the horns. I have a thing.
Yeah, me too.
So that's my thing.
You know what? That goes back to what I called you.
What?
I called you last night. What I think you are.
Oh, that's funny. So because my ex was very, very dark skinned, you have to understand, and he was very built. He was like 200 pounds. Tristan, shut up.
Tristan is crazy.
So you have to understand that a man built like him, very dark skinned and dim light, when I turned around, that was some Venom shit. He did the whole tongue thing and everything. Like, you know how Venom be standing?
Oh, he did that?
God
did that?
Damn.
Yes. Like, I had Venom in my bed. It was fucking wild.
Nah, I get that because I get that a lot. Because if you the way my duplex is split up, it got 2 doors, one on the one.
This shit's not go viral. Listen, man, stay out.
Yeah, it's gonna go viral. That's crazy. But the way my
getting Venom DMs. Everybody's going to Venom.
It's gonna. That's funny. Chris is gonna have a Venom avatar. Watch, he's funny.
Don't play with me.
Yeah, but the silhouette of any man that's in shape in the dark with a little lights looks sexy. You feel me? It looks sexy. So that's why I encourage every man to work out, because that will turn your woman on. The silhouette of your body. Like the walk away would turn a man on. That's why I say role play. I thought you were gonna say like a teacher, a British teacher.
No. I like big, and I got to think for Predator.
I'm talking about you. I'm talking about what you play. Like you would play like a nurse, a British teacher, or a Russian. Like what role do you play?
I don't recall playing roles like I've had roles played with me. I'm not the like coming.
So you might be more. You might be weirder than me. So I want to ask you a question, and please.
Wait a minute. Il Doctor said they call what Jen has gorillaphilia.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's not a real thing.
Yeah, that's not a real thing. But
oh my God, he knows his name. Yes, Darkness. He knows his name. That's so dope. The character's name is Darkness. Yes.
Right. So.
Yeah, I know what he looks like.
Yeah, we have a picture. I don't know how he look with.
Go ahead, ask me. First of all, we talking about the 5 signs that a man is from the streets.
Right. Or Jen is in the sheets. Let's talk about that. So what happens is so please don't get offended. I'm not gonna get offended. I'll talk about it, whatever. Do you bite your man's neck or his arms and leave marks? To leave marks? Yeah.
Not to leave marks, not specifically to leave marks, but yeah, I'll
okay, that's one, because I'm trying to make sure if it's just role playing or it actually gets physical. Because me, I like to leave marks.
It gets physical. It gets physical. Like
no, I don't feel right unless I leave black and blues.
Oh yeah, no.
I'm you know what you want to hear? What I'm secretly, I always wanted, like. Because I'm dark, so I can't get really black and blues like that, and I can't get a hickey.
Right.
I never got a hickey. It just feels. It just when somebody sucks my neck long, it just hurts. I don't get discoloration or nothing. But
this is Darkness.
Oh my God!
What in the hell?
He dressed up like
literally.
That. Watch the movie. You have to watch the
movie.
movie.
He dressed up like that though.
Huh?
He dressed up like that?
No, he didn't dress up like this. But you have to watch the movie. It's not only his size and his body, it's his swag. Darkness had a very specific swag to him. Okay, so watch Legend with Tom Cruise. I think it's from the 80s or early 90s. And he has swag. If you see him, you'll understand. He has swag.
Yo, you just
the girl he wanted like made him weak in the knees, even though he was like the leader of the dark world. Look, I can't explain. Watch the movie. But anybody like, built like Predator. Predator is dope too. Predator got swag. Okay.
Most women like thugs or gangsters. She likes like demonic things. That's crazy.
Villains, super villains, and
Yeah.
monsters.
But you know, that everybody, because where I'm from, people always assume like, oh, you like them thugs with the Timberlands, with the Nam one. I've never dated that guy. I'm like, no, I'm not that.
Oh, so you were the cute girl that dated the guy with the Dragon Ball Z silk dress button down shirt. Right? That was you?
Why did he have the silk button down? It was
with the Dragon Ball Z silk button down shirt, right? That was you that had the Pokemon cards on the lunch table? Okay.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yo, look at Tristan. I'm gonna beat you up.
He did it.
Yo,
that is funny. I knew he was gonna do that.
So let me show you the pose that used to really mess me up. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And he used to do this. All right. And let me tell you, I used to lose my motherfucking mind. Okay. This right here. Motherfuckers probably stalking me. Don't get gassed if you stalking me. Okay. This was a long time ago. I ain't feeling you no more.
Damn.
There's a lot that this ship has sailed. Hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Here. Oh my God. I found it. So when he used to do, because he was built like this and he was dark skinned. When he did this pose behind me, oh, your girl lost it. I'm talking about absolutely fucking lost it.
Jen, I'm not gonna lie to you. Every ounce of attraction that I have for you was lost when that wow.
Finally.
Yeah, you're definitely like borderline genius. You're crazy. Like he was taking a squat.
Yeah, I mean, come on, it's big. You see something that big behind, and I'm tiny. I'm a tiny little thing, so he looks even bigger.
Yeah, I go from one of my best friends. He did 20 years. He saw a picture of you. He's like, I like her, but she's tiny, but she's bad.
I'm tiny. I'm a little. Petite.
I didn't know you was tiny at all.
I mean, I'm bigger than Janae Aiko. I'm not completely, you know what I'm saying? I don't turn sideways and disappear either.
Oh, you're so funny.
For the record. No, but that's my thing. So he would like do shit like that. And that was just my thing. Or he would do shit like he kept me safe. Like if I wanted like the guys in Miami, you know how guys go to Miami and spring break? You Playboy, you should know. You look like you was one of them guys.
Oh.
You go down in Miami in groups, you wear the white wife beater with the khaki shorts and the fedora hats, and y'all all out there. I used to like that too. But I wasn't going to go to Miami and smash a random. So he used to come in dressed like that with the white beater and the fedora and the thing. And it was on and popping. I was like, now I got my Miami guy in my house.
For the record, I've never did that.
Lies!
I swear. No, you got to remember, every time spring break came around, I had track meets.
Right.
I never had a spring break ever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Ever.
I never went because I didn't like the vibes.
And then when you go, you're not even meeting the locals. You meeting everybody. It was like, I heard there's always people from Cali and New York all down there.
Oh, okay.
The whole Miami.
Well, I wouldn't have liked it either if I'm going there and everybody from where I'm from is there.
Exactly.
No point. If y'all want to cam up after that and give me a hug, please cam up because look, I put all my business out in the street. Please don't DM me Venom, Predator, Chewbacca, and pictures. I have them all. Trust me, I have a collection. Sometimes when I see a good one, I keep it in my phone. Just FYI.
So why do you think you're into that?
Because she's crazy.
You just like being overwhelmed. I think you like to be overwhelmed.
No, she has this thing about.
It's a danger thing.
You like to conquer her fears. She like danger. Like she likes to conquer things.
Yeah,
like, so if you're the biggest, baddest person in the room, she's gonna try to beat you up or be your friend, and you have to pick one.
Okay.
Right.
But to me, it's more of a.
Why do you think she attacked you the first day? She didn't like me the first day. That's how she makes friends.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like anybody.
Like, she doesn't like you unless she wants to fight you.
And if you a pussy or not.
Right. If you are that, then guess I don't fuck.
It's a wrap. Yeah, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like you're walking on landmines. I don't want you to be a pussy, but you better not disrespect me either. It's like don't be a pussy, but don't disrespect me.
You gotta hop around and make sure.
Like tell me don't tell me shut the fuck up. You feel me? Like or just keep quiet and let me see what I gotta say. Yeah.
You can tell me shut the fuck up if we're being intimate, but don't just be saying don't do me. Don't do me.
Good question.
Jen, you look like you choked the dude from the bottom. Like you look like he'd be on top and you just choke him. That's what you do.
I had that before. That's good.
You do that.
I want to ask you a question.
I like to have fun.
Nothing wrong with it?
Playboy, what's the worst thing you called a woman during sex? The worst name.
Okay. I'll say this, and this is by request. I still have the text message to prove it.
Right.
She told me she wanted me to come over. She wanted me to smash the shit out of her, call her my dirty white whore, and then watch what was that Norman Bates series?
Oh,
it was a Norman that a series about Norman Bates. It was, I think it was on like HBO or something.
Oh, I used to watch that. It was so good.
The Bates or something, or the Bates Hotel or something.
Yeah.
So dirty white whore was the craziest thing I called anybody.
That's crazy.
And you know what's even crazier?
Not just a white whore, but a dirty white whore.
What's crazier, she's married to somebody that's kind of big on YouTube.
Oh, down you
straight, huh?
Daniels.
Bates Hotel.
Nope.
Bates Hotel.
Yeah, Bates Hotel. Yep, that was it.
Bates Hotel. That was good. That little show was good, but then it got corny. I was like, all right, I'm done. Yeah, but I think it's that. It's the danger thing. Like this thing can kill me. Like.
I think every girl wants to die during sex or get close to it.
I know, Terry. I know. Everybody. Oh my God! If I said that during the stand-up,
you would have us rolling.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
I'm like, y'all have these normal little fantasies. Let me tell you what I like.
It's actually interesting though when I think about it. That sounds kind of dope to try. Be a super villain before you knock that shit down. Oh.
It's pretty crazy, like I said, because his build really helped the situation.
Yeah.
Right. If you're built like a track star, I wouldn't attempt it because you're probably gonna look like a whole other different animal behind her. I wouldn't recommend.
But the thing about it is, I'm not built like one. Like
I'm talking about a skinny little mini. I know I see how you're built. I'm talking about a skinny little, you know what I'm talking about, the ones that look like
the average runners. Yeah.
He said the average one.
Because like my legs and shit are huge. Your
arms. Most of the track runners that are professional like you, their arms are strong. Their arms
and shoulders, a lot of shoulder trim
too.
A lot of track guys that have a big build. Yeah, so that's why
you're saying it's a freak of nature because he's just linked. It doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Usain Bolt, his structure, it's not really.
But see, the thing is, he's like his power. People don't understand the power he produces.
Square Biz, you
when he pushes off the ground. Nuts.
What up for Square Biz?
You missed some crazy. He said, "What did I coming on?" Nature tried to contact you via Twitter. I have a Twitter, but I don't use it, so you got to contact me.
What's the weirdest thing you call a guy doing intimacy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I call him all kinds of shit. I have a potty mouth, like motherfucker and I'm a potty mouth, so all kinds of stuff.
Like disrespectful things.
Yeah, disrespectful things. I don't call him like, hey, butcher, or hey, mailman. I don't do that. I go New York.
Do you let men slap you?
No.
Oh, yeah, you look good.
But I've done that before.
That's like mandatory, Playboy.
I've slapped.
Nah, but it's mandatory.
Slapped.
That's what I'm saying. Jen, like I get Jen. Yeah, I think Jen is sexual, but she's not.
Okay.
She's
Is this part of the dirty macking where I say no, I am because let me tell you what I do? Is this part of it?
No, it's not. I'm just saying. I don't know. I get.
Gotta slap. Gotta slap.
I
Got
am.
to. Gotta slap.
Scribbit said it's a rewatch for me. Yeah, I've done. If you could think about it, I've probably done it. But some things I like and continue to do, and some things I was like, okay, that was fun for that particular vibe that night. What was going on with us that night? But it's not something I frequent. I don't like lay down and be like, hey, slap me, I'll slap you, slap me, slap me.
Yeah.
Ill Doctrine said if your lady feels comfortable looking back to see, it means your aggression level too low. If your lady feels comfortable looking back to see, it means your aggression level too low. See, don't be aggressive.
Why not?
There has to be a way. No, I take that back. You can be aggressive, but there has to be a way to do it. She still has to be enjoying it. She still has to be enjoying the aggression, either mentally or physically.
Yeah.
But some guys, they forget, and it's like, oh, she's gonna like when I'm aggressive, and then it goes back to the ground and pound that I spoke about before. Don't be the ground and pound. And it's like, okay.
You just gotta talk. You just gotta talk shit to him. Like when you feel him running away, I'm like, get the fuck back over here now.
Playboy.
That's how you do that. That's how you do that. Because that's gonna get the juices flowing more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Playboy understands. He understands the assignment.
Definitely. Even my girl, she probably get mad, but there's been times, oh my God, throw her ass against that wall. Like, shut the fuck up. Spread them.
Rucker says, before anybody turns into Venom or tells anybody to shut the fuck up.
Definitely.
Okay, so.
What up, Square Biz? He's the truth. That's the man. Square Biz been doing it for years.
We had that sexy commercial break. Can I get to number 5?
Let's get to number 5.
Let's do it.
I was just trying to order food because I ain't going now.
Oh, now I'm hungry. See, I can't even hear that shit because now I'm hungry. Okay.
Man.
Damn, I can't even eat no more. Fuck.
Number 5. You're going to disagree with this one, King.
What is it? What is it?
Number 5. Always pointing out how attractive other women are. You for the streets. Take your ass over there to all those women that you're pointing out. You for the streets.
I mean, I agree. I do it, but I agree. I do it, but I do it because usually I would want my woman to be my friend. We talk about women together.
Bingo.
Streets.
Bingo.
If you can't talk about another one with your woman, then you're suppressing how you really feel and you're going to cheat.
Okay, but look, there's a thin line, okay?
I had a girl beat me up because of that. Who was driving. I was dating
I have too.
No, I was dating this girl. She was they call it Grimao. If you Haitian, you light skin, called Grimao. And I remember I took her to Brazil, Bahia, Brazil, and we were driving one day. And I said, that girl is bad. She said, you always got to fucking comment on people. Boop, hit me. Boop, hit me. I said, what's wrong with you? I always comment. Why you can't just boop? So she was hitting me, and I didn't hit her back. I ate that, but I'm trying to, some girls can't handle that. You feel me? So, but that same night, I put some anal beads in her, and she straightened out. She apologized.
What you did? Well, no.
God damn. Did you pull them out slow?
Sometimes.
Yeah. Or sometimes, boop.
Boop.
Yeah.
What are y'all talking about right now? I missed something. I don't like that.
I haven't done that in a while though.
Yeah. I don't really like to play with the foreign objects, but I tried little stuff before, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ill Doctrine said being aggressive doesn't mean you're in a rush like a jackhammer. It also doesn't mean that you cross lines. It just means that you definitely take her to her boundaries and lean over them. I'm feeling that, but let me give you a little tip, gentlemen. y'all gonna disagree with me, but take it from a woman. Women don't run from, you know, a big dick, right? Because sometimes guys think that, like, yeah, there's too much dick. First of all, we have babies. We could push out a 9-pound baby, so your dick is fine in there. Okay, that's
Mhm.
the one thing.
Mhm.
Second thing is that
That's not always true.
yes, it is true. Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
it's sometimes, you know, not saying mine, but some people are curved, so it's annoying. Some people are curved.
No, yeah, that is annoying, but we all know that we've seen fisting, we've seen footing, we've seen people put the entire heads inside a woman's vagina. Okay, so there's a lot that can fit into a woman's vagina. That's all I meant.
That's a fact.
So you know what I'm saying?
Confident.
So what I'm saying is that women will normally just run from a bad stroke. It's not that you have a big one, it's that it's a bad stroke and it's hurting or it's uncomfortable. But I think sometimes some men think that, oh yeah, she can't take dick. No, I can't take your bad stroke. You got to work on your stroke is what's the fucking problem here, sir. Right? So,
Damn it.
look how King looked at me.
Oh shit.
Look at King's face. So I want men to understand that, because men don't understand that. Like, they'll go and tell their friends, yeah, you can't take no dick. No, I can't. Your stroke is bad, homie. Your stroke is bad. Look on your stroke. We can take pretty much anything. We don't like bad stroke. So you have to be careful that when you're being aggressive, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're being aggressive, you got to make sure you're not hurting her, because women will be making noises and they sound just like when she's, you know, being, you know, when she has pleasure, but it's really not. It's like, I'm making noises, but it's like chill a little bit. I'm making these noises so you could, like, you know what I mean? Just a little note for the gentleman, just a little note. Okay. So back to yo, this live's going all over the place tonight.
It is. I like it.
Back to always pointing out how attractive other women are. I think there's this it's true what you said, King, but I think you have to be careful to understand that at the end of the day, your woman is still not your homie. Right? She's not your boy. She's not your boy. Like, so there's still certain things that we're gonna feel uncomfortable hearing, even if we're close. Right? Like, I don't mind, but I point out girls, you know, to my guy. I'd be like, oh my God, look at her butt. Or she, you know what I mean? I'll point out girls. And it's like, it has to stay cute and lighthearted. If every time you out with a guy, he's always pointing out some chick, he's for the streets. And send them back to the streets. Okay. So you have to be careful not to always be pointing out women, because, you know, and then she's gonna be like, well, damn, then why are you with me if you're always pointing out, you know what I mean, other women?
Because I want you to go and get her.
That's a whole different situation. That's a whole different.
Oh shit.
Yo, I swear, like, Jen, I don't know. Either you beat up certain dudes, or you never had somebody really, like, tell you, like, no, we do it in my way. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, guys really have you dragging them like that? I don't get it.
I've dragged some, yes.
Yeah, you don't have no guy like, yo, you gonna do this because I said so? You don't want to do it?
Of course I have.
Okay, thank you. I was like getting confused.
Of course. Yes. I mean, it depends. Women respond to different men differently. You know that.
Right. That's good. That's why, you know, I love you, Jen, because you keep me in perspective in regards to a lot of people I deal with in my life. You know what I mean?
But no, I have dragged men. And you know it. A woman knows it when she's like, all right, this guy is like, I'm gonna wear the pants, and I'm cool with that. You know what I mean? A woman knows that. A woman knows that, right? That's yes, la vie. When Dreezy say I'm a getter, I'm a getter. Dreezy who? Drake?
Drizzy. Drake.
Okay. Yeah, I figured it was Drake. Okay, so what do you think about Playboy? Did you respond to that about a man constantly saying other women are attractive?
No, I didn't. I think as long as you know your girl and you know what isn't or what is disrespectful to her, I don't think that is necessarily a problem. Like me, for example, me and my girl, we'd be laying in the bed looking at shit, and I'll be like, damn, she look good. And she'll just make this little smirk, like, yeah, whatever. But it's like fun. I'm happy that I can do that because I'm gonna be honest right now. The beginning of our relationship, I had some insecurities. She had a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio, right? So I
You gotta
was
watch
like,
Leo. You gotta watch Leo.
so look at this. So every time we like trying to find something on TV, if a movie with Leonardo was in it, she click on that. So I'm getting mad. So one day we at my best friend's house and his family, and we're all sitting in the living room. They're flipping through the channel. Oh, let's watch The Beach, the Leonardo movie.
It is.
I flip out. What you always want to watch every movie with him, right? So my boy's dad was like, relax. It's okay. He's not coming in. They're Italian. He's not coming through the screen, right? So anyway, fast forward, she still had her crush, but at this point, I didn't care no more. But when she saw him in Wolf on Wall Street naked, and she saw his flat butt, she said, "Oh, I don't like him anymore." So that was it. But I was like, "Now I'm gonna pay your ass back. Anything that look good, I'm on their ass." But now it's just fun. It's just
your
fun.
girl's Italian?
No, my best friend's family is. My girl, she's Trinidadian and Creole.
Okay, so that's a great point. Let me just jump on that point real quick. We have to be careful too, I think, right? It's great to be with your bestie in a relationship, but they don't need all the information. Like save some shit for your girls or save some shit for your boys. I get wanting to be close with your partner, but you put like freaking files in your significant other's head that don't need to be there. And that happens. Like someone can say, I like this celebrity. And if it's a celebrity, it's even worse because you're going to see these motherfuckers in magazines. You're going to see these motherfuckers in the movies. You're going to see these motherfuckers on posters. So it's like, how the hell can I fucking compete with a bitch that's always on a poster? You know what I'm saying? Or film. So we got, even though it's adorable and cute to be like friends, be a significant other, you got to watch what you say because the person will feel like, damn, that's how it is. Then that person pops up on a screen, and then so it's like, just be careful with that. Like now, the person's if you know the person's personality and they don't care what woman you mention, or the woman or the guy doesn't care what man you mention, that's different. But sometimes we'll giggle shit off that sticks. Okay. So y'all got to be careful with that, ladies and gentlemen. Like we'll giggle shit off. Women will giggle shit off and it's forever. It's like a tattoo on our fucking brain. Like, yeah, he liked that. He liked that. And then, so I'm just saying, you gotta be a little careful.
Jen, can I ask you a question? Has a woman ever made you feel jealous?
Has a woman ever? No, men have made me feel jealous. Like me thinking a man wanted somebody other than me made me feel fucking jealous, livid, enraged, right? And it's funny with me because, I flipped out no matter what the chick looks like. Like most women flip out because they feel like, oh, that woman looks better to me. I don't care what she looks like. If it has a fucking vagina, you can fit in there. Now I'm letting all of my crazy out. So I don't care. Look at who Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on his wife with and had a baby with. Look at her.
Crazy.
My thing is, if it has a vagina, you can fit in there.
Red box. That's why I could have got caught up.
Right. So it doesn't matter to me. Like most women are like, oh no, she's pretty. So I'm like, does it have a vagina? Then it's a possible problem. I don't care if it's short, tall, fat, skinny. I don't care because men are going to slide off with whoever they slide off with. If y'all don't believe me, Google Arnold Schwarzenegger's affair with his maid. Look at what that woman looks like, and I'm gonna leave y'all to it. Okay. So yeah, I felt jealous of how I see him, acting or talking or with somebody else. Yeah. Yes. So it's never about the woman, it's about him. Like how are you treating this person? Because if let's say Nicole Murphy, she's one of my favorite human beings physically. I don't like her anymore mentally because I think she's a whole cake, but physically,
Man,
like, yeah.
I love Nicole Murphy. Why are you?
Because she was having an affair with Antoine Fuqua and she knew that he was married. So that turned me off to liking her.
What was this?
Huh?
When was this?
Google it. You can Google it. They have pictures of them. The paparazzi got pictures of them.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It was, and it was.
Oh yeah, didn't they have one of them kissing in public or something? Yeah,
yes.
that's right.
And she was trying to say that
He separated?
Huh?
Was he separated?
No, he was not separated. He's still married to the same woman. So he was cheating, but they were like on this private island. But you know, paparazzi gonna get you no matter where you go. And they got them with that zoom lens, and she's kissing him and everything, and he's still married. He's still married to Layla Roshan.
So how did he explain that to her?
I don't know. But they still together, and she was probably like, I guess it's just best to stay in it. But I don't know. You know, after the shock of getting cheated on, you still kind of like, should I stay? Should I go? What am I doing? I don't want her to win. You know what women go through. But
that was crazy.
Right. So, you know, Nikki Murphy to me is like the epitome to me. That I just like her physically. I like her body mostly, right? She's an older woman. She keeps it right and tight. Y'all know what Nikki Murphy looks like. But even she could walk in, and it's all about how he's going to handle her walking in. I don't care who walks in. It could be Nikki Murphy, or it could be, I don't know, Whoopi Goldberg, or whoever's not mainstream attractive. It's all about how he's going to handle that situation that's going to fuck with me. Not the woman, but how is he going to handle that situation? So that's how I kind of work. That's how I work.
And see, like, honestly, like, when I do it, it's really playful. Like, I really don't be tripping off women like that. I'm not. When you've had women, you don't look at women and be like, oh shit, like, you know what I mean? So it's mostly for play. Like, she might look good, and I'm like, oh, she's cute, but it's nothing, and she knows.
Be careful, because sometimes women be feeling down. We be feeling bloated. We're crampy. We feel ugly sometimes. And if you say that on the wrong day, that's her on the wrong fucking day. It's like, what? Motherfucker, like your ass in here. Yeah. All right, so
I might like that. Get beat up real quick.
What's up, Jada LaRue?
Yeah, thank you for that compliment.
Birthdays, who you talking about birthday? My birthday? I don't want to sound dumb answering if you're not talking about my birthday. Are you talking about my birthday?
Nah, Jada's birthday was earlier this week.
Oh, that's right. Happy birthday. Oh my God. Happy belated birthday. Come up if you want, Jada. All right. So I have a bonus one. I have a bonus sign. I did 5, but I got a bonus one. And I've heard King say this before. But a lot of men say this. A lot of men say this. Okay. So the bonus one, the bonus sign that he's for the streets is if he says he's not like anyone you've ever met. If he says he's not like anyone you've ever met.
He's telling the truth.
See? No, he's not.
He's telling the truth.
People, this is going to sound cliche, but people who are like nothing you've ever met don't have to announce it, right? Because you're going to make that distinction. You're going to be like, yo, I've never met anyone like you before. This is different. But I feel like when you lead with that, you're more than likely like everybody the fuck else. And let me tell you something. Humans use that phrase too loosely. I'm not like anybody you met. Okay, let's try some shit. You eat, you drink water. What do you eat? I like fast food restaurants.
Right.
Okay, there too, right? What songs do you like? Oh, okay, I like that song too. Okay, into Christmas, you know, holidays. Yeah. Are you religious? Yeah, I'm a Christian. Okay, that's a lot like a lot of people I know. You're exactly like a lot of people I know. So I think that people use that term too loosely. That you've never met anybody like me. No, I've probably met a lot of people like you. So if he's leading with that, he's full of shit and he's for the streets. Send it back.
I gotta agree because I heard so many women tell me that same shit, not realizing that the moment you say that, you are just like every other woman that told me that. So
Right.
I have to agree. I gotta agree.
And King said that means they telling the truth.
Yeah, because I know at least I'm telling the truth. Like I mean, I don't know. I took people say, "Oh, you know, I could meet someone, but it's not gonna be like me." So it's not like you said, it's a sexy threat, but it's real. You're not gonna meet anybody like me. Just not. So I don't take it as me being in the streets. You know, I don't think so. I don't think so.
But why do you automatically assume that she's never met anybody like you? Of course, she's never met you, right? And you're not anybody else.
Right.
So, but why do you think she's never met anybody like you? Like, what are you?
Like I told you, remember we had a thing when you compared to Puff, what makes you better than Puff or LeBron, and I came up with legitimate reasons. Wasn't Mr. O? I came up with legitimate.
What's up, man?
You know, so it's legitimate reasons why I feel like these men are not they're not on my level, right? For dealing with a woman intimately, right? Whether they got more money, they got more accolades, they're not on my level. Why? Because I can always say something that man can't give you that I could give you. Always. Even if it's Diddy or LeBron, I'm going to say, you know what? To be honest with you, they might love you, but you would never be their top priority. They have kids. I'm giving you all me. I'm already put myself in a different stratosphere. So like I don't think if me against anybody else, what do you want me to think? Tell you that they're better than me? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you why I'm better than them. It's up to you if you want to accept it or not.
Okay, but it sounds to me like you know that no problem, Jada, take your time. But it sounds to me like okay, but like ego doesn't mean you're gonna be different. To me, it sounds like again peacocking, like you're just saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be better than X, Y, and Z because this person is blah blah." But I could find 100 men that'll give me all their time. You understand what I'm saying?
But then find them. That's what I'm gonna say. Find them, and by the time you find them, let me know how it goes. Like you gotta understand, everybody has options. When you know what the craziest game in the world to play, the craziest game, baseball. There's really no time limits. That's a crazy game. That's one of the games with it's just no time limits. You know what competitiveness comes in? When there's a time limit. That's when it becomes very competitive.
Are we talking about a woman's biological clock?
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about anything you have in your life. There's a time limit. Everybody has, there's the only difference between dreams and goals is time limits. That's what separates a dream from a goal. You got to do it at a certain time. So if you tell me you can find somebody like me, okay, cool. It's if you're playing baseball, but if you're playing any other sport or you're playing in real life, you got a time limit. Go ahead. You got what you want in front of you right now. You got to make a decision.
Right, but that still doesn't. I'm talking about if he says he's not like anyone you've ever
met.
Right,
he's not like anybody else at that moment. Like he's not.
Right, but when you say that, right? Okay, I'll give you an example. I've never said this to anybody. People usually tell me like, I ain't never met nobody that thinks how you think, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not into traditions. A lot of shit I don't do, and then a lot of shit I do. It usually people are like, I never met nobody who was into that or not into this, right? So right there, that's different. Because they could tangibly say, I don't know any women that don't do that and yet do this, right?
Because you don't know them, that makes you different.
To that individual who's never met one is what I'm saying.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
Individual. But when a man says, I'm not like anyone you ever met, you got to come, what, you're going to give me all your time? There are a lot of men that could give me all their time.
No, I'm saying I compared to the guys we said. I said the guys. Remember we compared to Okay. Something. What can I do for you that no other man can do? I don't think any human being can say that because you can find somebody that does that. But I'm talking about if you're dealing with me and your network, I'm different from anybody in your network.
Okay, how?
I mean, it depends on the woman. Every woman's subjective. Every relationship is subjective. So I can't say that. There's no general thing that makes me different. I don't have a tell, right? But based on a woman, I can find what makes me.
Yeah.
Right. Like last time, remember I asked you, I said, would you drink your man's blood?
Right.
And you actually paused, and then you said no. You didn't say no emphatically. You said
right.
No.
Right, because I'm like, what's the scenario?
Right. Okay. That's different to you?
To the average person, that's going to be very different because the average person is going to say, what the fuck you mean drink blood?
Mr. O, Playboy, would you drink? You drink your lady's blood?
No,
hell, I ain't no vampire.
But Jen, I think you might drink some blood because you like venomous shit. You gonna drink some blood.
I'm telling you, I'm never gonna hear the end of that. I am fully prepared. I've been hearing it my whole life.
Oh man, it's sick though. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. You gave me an idea. I might want to try out. Shit.
See?
Seriously, that sounds kind of dope.
And let me tell you, the villain is always better than the hero. Like I wouldn't, like a Superman would do nothing for me. But you come in there, you talking Joker, you talking Venom. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's a difference.
I actually got a Michael Myers mask in the trunk of my car. I might have to do that one.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's it, right there.
Are these like red flags you putting up here?
No, this is 5. This was 5 signs that he's for the streets. Now I'm gonna just throw them up real quick so you can see them, and then you can tell me whether or not you agree or disagree. But there was a time where you were monogamous, right, Mr. O?
Never.
You were never monogamous? Okay. Wait a minute. Let me ask this. Was there a time where you were with a woman that thought you were monogamous and then you were just cheating on the side?
I don't believe she thought it. I just believe she there was an expectation, but I never met
that's
it.
good.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good right there. But now you're at a different phase in life where it's like everybody knows what the deal is, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So with that said, after I run through the 5 real quick, I'm gonna show you the 5 real quick, then I'm gonna ask you a question. Number 1 was too friendly in the company of other women. I said you for the streets. Number 2 has a countless collection of little sisters and makes excuses for their ill behavior. Little sisters like chicks who used to smash, but now that's my little sister. Number 3, always shopping and blowing money to look good. Number 4, hypersexual, talking, wanting, thinking about sex all the time. Number 5, always pointing out how attractive other women are all the damn time. And then number 6 was the bonus one. If he says he's not like anyone you've ever met. So those are my little 5 signs. He's for the streets. Send him back to the streets.
You describe everybody on the panel according to you.
See, like, I can do like 6 of those 6 things in a way that wouldn't come off the way that you saying them.
Mm-hmm.
Because if dudes is really walking up like, yeah, I ain't like nobody you ever met. Like, I can do that by being uncommon with my presentation and my experience. And you'll know I'm like nobody you ever met. And I know that, but I don't have to say it like that. I'm just going to show you. This experience is going to be like nothing you ever experienced before. And I can do that same thing that I just did with number 6 to all 5 of your questions. Because at the end of the day, like most men that you want do have all of that. We have all of that. Like spending money, the way kings spend money is slight, but it's within like his class, his bracket. You know what I'm saying? Like it's within his bracket to spend like that. Like why the hell would he wear Hanes? I'm sure he don't wear Fruit Balloons. Like
What's wrong with Hanes and Fruit Balloons?
But that ain't bragging because you going by time for underwear or like I like the other one I got. It's a store I buy, but it's custom underwear. It ain't bragging. It's just like this is the level of lifestyle that we live. But to say, yeah, I'm finna go get these Tom Fords and Versace drawers because that's all I wear, like that sounds corny.
Yeah, you don't say that. You don't say that. You feel me? You don't say that.
But if you have to take
let me push back a little bit because we talking about the streets. And I feel, even though it's used a lot against women, I don't think it's gender specific. If you met a woman who was too friendly in the company of other men, she would get labeled she's from the streets.
But when are women synonymous with the word charming? Like they can have charm about themselves. Grace and class you use for women. Grace and class.
Mm-hmm.
But charisma and charm is me. When I walk into the room, I'm trying to get as many smiles as possible. I do the type of flirting where your husband don't mind that I flirted with you right in his face because it's funny. You know, it's just my charisma. You know, I am friendly with every woman in the room. I want her all to know that I'm there. I do it in a way that's receivable. It's not like it doesn't come off creepish or any of those other like negative things. But hell yeah, I'm friendly with the women around. Every woman around, the waitress gonna feel special when she comes to my table if she served me right, and the woman
So
really
okay,
won't feel no way about it.
so a woman's not supposed to be friendly. She has to be classy.
Grace and class is what I preach to every woman. That
Absolutely.
grace,
Ladies, do you hear this BS? I'm gonna go with you.
grace and class is BS. Come on,
No, it's saying that women can't be friendly. Like men can be
charming.
friendly and that's okay, but
I'm
women.
charming. I'm a charming motherfucker. I am. I can't help it. I can't turn that shit off. I am charming. I would charm and disarm you. Like this is what I do.
This is why y'all get cut though, and then y'all call women crazy.
No.
So I'm gonna go number two.
Oh shit.
If a woman again had a bunch of brothers, Playboy, you already answered this. If a woman has a bunch of brothers in her contacts, like I just he's like my brother. He's like my brother. Y'all would label her for the streets. So I say y'all for the streets too. If you have a bunch of little sisters in your contacts.
And my thing is I don't play that sister thing. I
See?
tell all the girls around me, look, we can be cool, but at some point I'm gonna have sex with you. And she laughed. The way I said, she laughed like I can't believe he just said that. But I fucking said it from the beginning. If you give me an opportunity, we fucking. I ain't gonna play this sister. I'll protect you like your sister. I'll respect you while we out and all that. But tell me to come through. I'm coming through.
Okay, so you talking
That's
about
sister game. I don't play that.
okay, you
I don't
talking
have a
about
lady.
you talking about prior. I'm talking about post sex. After dudes have sex with women,
Thank you, Jada.
they're still around. Right? Them girls are still around. What men do is say, oh, that's my little sister. That's what y'all tell the new girl.
You know, I tell her, yeah, we had sex in the past, but she cool. You know, it ain't no pressure. She ain't gonna have no problem with you. Get comfortable, have fun. You know, ain't nothing going on. But just so you know, so you don't feel embarrassed if you find out later. Yeah, her and I hooked up back in the day.
That's so nice.
You have to let a girl know when you see in a room with somebody. Y'all women can't say that though. You're gonna be in a room with 4 different men. Y'all won't tell us.
When they will, nigga, look, my neighbor, she invited these people to her house, man. I hope she's not watching this, but she invited him. It was a whole day thing. They had a cookout and they went to the club together and went from ear to ear, and they all ended back up at her house. And the dude was with his wife. And I asked her just because the way they was interacting. I'm like, have y'all ever slept together? She's like, yeah, we used to fuck. And I'm like, damn, you got him and his wife over at your house and y'all being goody and nobody know. I just can see with my own eyes because I can tell what's going on. When 2 people had sex, I can tell they did something, just the way they interact. And I asked her, she was like, yeah, she got his wife over there, him over there, they kicking it. And he even get to go over there and kick it by himself. His wife have no clue. She have no clue.
White me.
A woman will invite a man she slept with to your wedding.
Women would do that. That's crazy.
I wouldn't do it. Not to the wedding. Not to the wedding.
To where then?
Not to the wedding.
To where then?
Damn.
That's cold. That's
if
cold.
we're in public, like if we're in public places like parties or I don't know, restaurants or that's fine, but you don't invite a old smash to the wedding. Not to the wedding.
A woman will only introduce you to a man she fucked that she feels is on your level or better. She won't introduce you to a man that's not on your level in public. She'll try to walk past him or deny him. But if he's on your level or to give her some more leverage, she's going to introduce you to him. Trust me. Men, we introduce to everybody we smash if you ask. If you're a real player.
I think that's wrong, though. No, I don't think women are like that. Because I mean, what are you gonna do? Walk by the guy and act like you don't know him?
Look,
Yeah,
I had a girl.
He said, "Yeah."
Smart.
What the fuck? So the guy's gonna be like, "Hey," and then you're gonna be like,
Don't worry about what we do. You said what we want you to do. And if the guy's not on my level and you walk past him, I'm gonna basically be like, oh, that's who you was dealing with. Because girls do it too. Girls would judge you based on the girls you used to deal with. Oh, that's who you mess with? Oh, okay. I get it.
Jada said fellas would invite a chick to their wedding too and say they're their best friend, their homegirl from way back.
Dudes wouldn't do that because we want peace.
Right.
We never do that. We want a peaceful night.
Right.
We know at any moment she can get in her feelings. That we would never do no shit like that.
Well,
I see Jen crashing my wedding.
yo, it must be nice there in your world where you live, where you see things.
Let me tell you why. I like that. I see Jen crash my wedding. If I invite her, I could see you stopping the wedding if you know that woman's not for me.
I'm not doing if you listen. If you were crazy enough to make it all the way to the altar, you're gonna have to figure that one out. I'm not crashing.
Oh, you're not crashing because you're invited, but you wouldn't stop me from making the worst decision of my life.
But prior to the freaking wedding,
I'm not listening. We're not nowhere near. We far away. You shooting another film. I'm trying to embezzle money from another institution, and it's a joke. It's a joke. Right, but.
Why does this sound so real?
Yeah, no, but see, that's what I'm saying. Nobody did that. How many men you know embezzled from the Ivy League and travel the world? Like, see, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm different. Anyway,
I know people who've committed.
That was a nice tie-in. I like that.
And graduated.
I like that.
Though.
No,
that was nice.
Ever still millions from my Ivy League and graduated from the school.
No, that was quite unique. But I know people who committed crimes.
No, I know. See, there you go. You're trying to do. I said that specific thing. I'm different.
That is a different crime. Yes, sir.
Okay, there you go. Listen,
that is a different crime.
So we don't have that much time. You filming. I'm running my family business, which is just what I was joking about the better. I don't promote crime. That's wrong. I did my time. I don't want any problems. But I'm doing my family business. I'm also making tons of money from solar energy, workforce development. And then you tell me I'm busy. We can't get in contact, but you invite to the wedding. You know this person is not for me. You know this person is not for me. What will be your words to me before I end up going down the aisle?
What you mean? Because I know her from before, like from something that happened.
Your energy. I call you my bruja.
No, if I'm just seeing the woman, I can't like assess that.
No, anybody, but you just know, like, this is not the one. You got energy, you got bruja energy. So tell me, what would you say, and would you stop the wedding?
If I never met her prior to, I would just ask you, like, are you sure? Like, are you sure about this? But I'm not gonna
doubt. Did I tell you about that doubt? I told you. Watch what happens. Are you sure? You see what I mean?
I'm not gonna.
Ruin my whole marriage. You feel me?
Yeah, but you just said that I would get a bad feeling. If I'm your friend and I got a bad feeling, why would I not say? What kind of friend would I be?
Okay.
So what kind of friend would I be? Yeah, if it was that bad, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely say so. If it was that bad, but damn, how bad would she be where I would get that feeling right away? That's crazy.
I wouldn't make you get married. If you were getting married, I would stop it. I would crash it.
Tristan said, I'll call for straight.
I'll stop your wedding. I'll probably, if any man and he has any objections, I'll probably step up.
Wow.
I'll step up.
That's deep.
No,
The wedding.
What happened?
I said, that's deep. Stopping a wedding, that shit's deep.
Well, I would stop a wedding for you. You don't deserve anybody.
She's not.
What will happen after that, though?
Huh? Her boyfriend's gonna try to fight me. She's gonna try to fight me because I ruined a beautiful man.
The whole groom's party.
Right? And you know what's gonna happen?
What's
All
that?
the disciples.
Everybody gets shot. Boom.
Now people are getting shot. It's a wedding.
I got 8 bullets.
Shotgun wedding.
And him.
Or what Jen would do, she'd probably like, this has to be real. She'd probably run away with me. Especially if I have a nice car outside waiting for her, she'd probably run away with me.
That's the ending I was looking for.
She'll run away with me. If I told her I
I
can't.
show up to a man's wedding that I used to be with. I'm coming in like Vesta Williams and walking out like Dwayne Wayne with the fiance. She's talking about congratulations. Congratulations. It should have been me. Yeah, nah.
You would probably try to outdress the bride at the wedding if she came in.
Oh,
You.
nah,
Yeah,
I don't do that.
more than the
Boo. I
bride.
hate when people do that. No, I don't do that. I hate when people do that. It is the bride's day. Let the bride have her day. I wouldn't do that.
Women do that.
They do. I've seen it. I hate it. My sister was like that, and I
You
hate
think
it.
what you think? Well, you think. Look what Ashley said. You think a man would never? She said, I'm weak in no game." But you think a woman would ever leave a wedding for another man? If every woman has this one guy that can take her from anybody, who's that one guy for you, Jen? Besides me.
Wait a minute. What is she? Any man that expects or even thinks about a woman to stop a wedding
It's weak and don't have no game. She just finished
don't
it.
have no game. So what was your question?
There's always one man in a woman's life that could come back and sleep with that woman anytime or take her from any man. Who's that guy for you?
I don't have one of those guys. I do not.
Okay.
I do not. Like no one's been that amazing.
Well, Playboy Mr. O, how many girls do you have that you can always come back to your life and smash them no matter who they with? That's a
I got
A lot.
several.
no matter who they with.
Mm-hmm. I know where to hide the key is under that rock, how to get in the house.
But I
kids
said,
love me.
but we spoke about that before. Men think that because they've been intimate with a woman, they can always be intimate. Men and men behave that way. That's
You
why
said
they
we
come and say
think?
certain things. You
But-
think it. Now, with that said, yes, there are women that you could smash for the rest of their lives because it's like, hey, I'm down with the party. But I guarantee in the group of women you've dated, there are women that are like, I know you kidding. I'm not going anywhere near you. Let's not, come on.
You're right about that.
That doesn't exist.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's girls that sometimes we sit
I've
down and we talk about how many boyfriends they've had in between us knowing each other. I remember him. I done
No,
been
I've
through,
had the same situation.
in
There's
10
men
years,
right
I done been through 4, 5, 6 boyfriends. with them.
Absolutely. There's men right now that if I call, they've been through marriages and divorce. And if I called them right now, 25 years later, they'd be over here. So yes,
That's why I asked you. Is there anybody like that for you?
no, there's nobody like that for me, but I can do it. But there's nobody that
Why
I
do you
would,
feel like you could do it? What makes you the reason why you could do that to them?
because I know the men are still attracted to me. I would have to be attracted to them. Now, don't get me wrong. Like as a single person right now, yeah, I could call an old homie and be like, yo, what you doing? You in Vegas this weekend? Yeah, I can do that. But nobody that could come and take me from a new situation. And that's what you asked.
See, I always
You're
think
old
that a
to me.
woman has a comfortable penis to go back to that she just familiar with.
F, what's up?
I always get
What's the word? What's going on?
we talking about comfortable dick.
Familiar dick.
Familiar dick.
Okay.
Do women have comfortable familiar dick that hide the key? That one man that can bust it down whenever.
Yes.
Throughout life.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely. You're
Thank
gonna have your favorite. You're gonna have your pick of the lit.
Yes. There's always a guy that if he's in town, yeah, what are you doing?
No, I'm talking about the guy that could take you. No, he didn't understand the other question though. The guy that could take you from any man you with, husband, boyfriend,
I don't
any
have one of them.
That's a little bit of a stretch. That's a
Take-
little
I don't have one of
stretch.
them. Unless Venom himself is gonna show up at my door. No.
That's what I would do. To crash your wedding. I would come in a Venom outfit.
That would
Getting that pose in the middle of the aisle.
Yep.
It's over.
People be like,
And then Nugget would run up on me and beat me up. Like, what are you doing?
but no, yeah, we all have familiar, you know what I mean, dick and cooch, all of us, or everybody, right? But you said someone that could come from the past and take me from something new I'm in. That's not happening. That's
You
not
wouldn't even
happening.
answer the
Celebrity.
phone call? Would you
Say
take
that
the
again?
phone- Would you take the phone call?
No,
Wow.
no, I'm not taking a phone call because that's how it starts. And that little, all I need is for somebody to say she took the call.
In my mind, if she pick up, I got her.
Is there a celebrity?
No. I've dated celebrities. So
I know, but it's just a celebrity that you haven't dated that could take you from anybody.
No, not take me. No. And most celebrities are lame. Most celebrities that I've met are super lame. They're boring. They're lame. My experience. I've never met a celebrity where I was like, wow, you're different and you're adventurous and spontaneous and no, they're usually boring. And when they on their downtime, they're super, super down, right? Because they perform for a living. So my experience with celebs is like, damn, you are fucking boring. Okay. Okay.
The girls that I'm typically able to hit whenever, however, they always try to switch up when they get a new dude. They have high hopes in them. They try to invest it all in them. You know, they be fully about it. One that I can think of in particular, she's gone on to get married and everything. And every now and then she'll be like, "We not doing this no more." And give her a cool 6 months, a couple frustrated nights where he didn't perform up to task, and she know who can scratch that itch. She be like,
"Hey, big
what
kid,
you doing? Where you at?"
That is true. That's very true. But I think that's the case, you know, for not only sexual partners, but our friends too. Like my best friends are two guys, and I've seen them go through, I mean, marriages, divorces, baby mamas, girls, and I'm always the one that hears the story, and I'm always the one that hears the story about the new girl and the new girl. So some people are like in your life forever, right? And I don't know, not with sexual partners, not with me. There's nobody that I'm like, oh boy, that, you know.
What sparked this conversation? Where did this come from?
No, I thought I was gonna crash. I was
I
gonna
don't know
stop
if
her
I
from getting
believe it
married.
when she's saying it though. I just don't know if I
I
believe
thought I was
it.
gonna stop her from getting married. If you
See, we're talking about, Hef, we're talking about 5 signs that he's for the streets.
Okay.
She
Right.
listed a bunch of them, and
What was the 5 signs?
The 5 signs.
Well, hold up. Question.
What?
Before you get to the 5 signs, is it too late to vet somebody to be a Valentine's, or it's over? It's too late. I don't celebrate Valentine's, but is it too late?
Right now we already in we mid-Jan.
No, you got a whole month. That's 4 weeks is a lot of conversations.
I mean, what do you mean by vet?
Because Valentine's is a serious holiday for those who celebrate it. I don't celebrate, but is it too late to, you know what I mean?
I don't think it's a serious holiday.
All right.
But
I don't
now,
celebrate that.
She can't go past the balloon with the bear in it. Like that's about all she get.
Right.
What? A month?
There's nowhere we can put that damn balloon and bear. Do not get the damn.
I mean, a month. She get the the little light up thing on the side of the road with the rose and the bear. Like that's what she get
And
for a
I'm
month.
very particular.
It's a month.
I'm like, it don't give me the red is gonna clash with my grays and silvers. Don't give me the damn bear. Do not give me the bear. Please don't give me the bear.
Don't give me the bear.
And with just a month.
Just get Jen a Venom doll.
Give me the Venom doll and a Godiva, because the Venom doll would actually match.
See, there we
The
go.
Venom doll and some Godiva chocolate. Don't give me the damn bear.
Can I ask you a question? Do you
Yes.
feel a way if all the stuff you taught your man sexually, he took it to the next relationship?
No, because I mean I'm not with him no more for a reason, so I don't give a damn what he does with everything I told him.
Would you go away if he bought something from somebody else's relationship to yours?
I wouldn't know, and I hope the idiot wouldn't tell me.
Would you ask him?
No.
Huh?
I don't want to know, because then every time he does it, then I'm gonna be thinking about it. No. I do not want to know. And who would do that? Yo, you know that thing you like? That thing I do with my tongue? Yeah, I used to do that to my ex.
No, a lot of them said, "Wait, you know, am I the only one you did that for? Do you want him to lie?"
Say that again?
Well, if he asked you, "Is that the only? Am I the only one you did that for?" Would you want him to lie?
I would say, why
Hell yeah.
you?
I'm thinking of dead presidents right now when he came back from the war.
Right.
And he got into that fight with that pimp, man, and he's like, she wasn't doing that before you left, was she?
Oh, damn. Yeah, that was a hard one.
That was Pinky, wasn't it?
Bro,
Yep.
I left money with her too. Ooh. And I bought some
Yeah,
groceries.
you ready for marriage? Jen, it's funny because for somebody that doesn't believe in marriage, you're ready for marriage. You do all the things somebody want their wife not to do, like don't pick up the phones after 9, a whole bunch of shit. If your man tries to commit.
But that's commitment and respect. I don't think that I need a ring for commitment and respect.
Well,
I like that.
I need a ring and a contract for that.
Right. Okay. That's good to know.
They say all these things that sound good, but let him not come with it. She gone. Like, come on. You don't want
Right,
to
of course. If
gone.
he can't commit and respect me, he gone regardless, ring or no ring. So what do you?
But you say you don't. How important is sex to you? You don't need sex if he's not good at it, but he does everything else. Do you care about sex?
Of course. What the hell?
Would you forget about certain things? What will good sex make you forgive or give a pass to?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Stop the cap.
No.
Stop the cap.
When I went through that, I told you I was in a really, really bad place. So now in my right state of mind, there's absolutely nothing I would fucking forgive. Nothing. Why? The question is, why would I? Not what would I, but why would I? Like I have no options. Like I'm sitting here with no options. Like, okay, let me get. Why?
Women still get weak in the knees now. Like you're not above getting weak in the knees for no reason, man. This is a real thing.
I've been weak in the knees, but I'm not stupid. See, so
call you stupid. I'm just saying you weak in the knees. You know, I'm gonna scrub that toilet because I know you like it clean because you weak in the knees. Like you gonna do some things.
I like it clean, like it's a bad thing. Yes, I like it clean, but here's the thing.
I'm just as an example of things you gonna do to that you probably wouldn't normally do for a guy because you're a little weak in the knees for this one.
Okay, been there, done that, right? But what I'm telling you is that it's a turn off. So once I'm turned off, my knees cannot get weak. Once I'm turned off, there is no weakness. It's no different than a woman who's the best you've ever had. Mm-hmm. And then you find out she gave your father head. Aren't you gonna be like, okay, now I'm turned off, shorty? Like you want everything.
No, I'm gonna want something like I'm not gonna be.
All right, then you different. Then you different.
Of course, I'm like shit. Let me see what you did. Give me some too. I don't care about shit like that. That don't bother me.
About a woman that you were in a relationship and she was everything you wanted. Then she goes and cheat. She gave your father some head. Then she come back. Is she still gonna make you weak in the knees, or is she gonna turn you off?
If she do that little thing, I like, yeah.
She getting ran over by a random U-Haul truck.
Thank you. That's what the average person would do. So once I'm turned off to somebody, how can you make me weak in the knees if I'm turned off? Like y'all underestimate when y'all turn women off.
Yeah, I heard you say you get turned off by a lot of things. Like when you go in your purse, she dry up. Like things like that dry you up all the way. You get turned off quick.
I do.
I would wonder like how a man would function in a relationship with you so it's always peaceful.
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mr. O.
I like my eggs on this side of the plate, not the right side. And you put
It's
my
fucking
eggs
over.
turned off.
Where's my ice
But
cube?
here's the thing. I've had very, very serious long-term relationships, 13 years, 11 years.
Damn.
Wow, really?
And then 5 years. So apparently
Vampire.
just fine.
I would have gave you 8 months for niggas like, I'm out of here. Dealing with this shit.
Yeah, it sounds
Damn, that's
good.
29 years of relationship.
Wow.
Okay, here's a real question.
You in my world.
Here's a real question, Jen. Out of those 3 relationships, which one would you want erased?
Oh my God.
Mm.
One of them.
Mm.
One of them.
Which one?
The one where it wasn't really the one that I told y'all about before, where he was a narcissist, like clinical narcissist.
How many years?
That was 11 years.
You want the little Men in Black thing where you
want 11, so you would redo those 11 years over.
Oh, I would
Never
completely
happened.
not even meet the motherfucker. Like I wouldn't even meet him. Like it's the only relationship where I was like, that shit was a good old waste of time. That was horrific. It was horrible. It was
So you didn't gain anything from 11 years?
Nothing. When I tell you 0, I mean nothing. Nothing.
11 years?
11
Nothing.
years. He gained. He gained. I did not.
no baby?
No baby. Thank the universe. Thank the universe. No baby.
You about to say somebody else's name. He switches to universe at the last minute. Who was you going to say?
No, I said thank the universe. I
Okay.
just thank the universe. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
11 years and nothing. Not a good nothing?
Nothing. He was nothing. It was first of all.
That's crazy. Over a decade and nothing?
You gave him 11 and it was no positives.
Yo, that's crazy.
Let me tell you a story, okay?
Uh-oh. Story time.
Story time. Check this out. The woman that he got with after me, check this out.
Uh-oh.
She was 40 years old, an attorney, and he got her pregnant right away.
Smart.
Cleaned her out.
What do you mean clean out?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars gone.
My twin?
Okay, yes.
I do the same thing.
Right? So, and it was the worst decision she said she's ever made in her life. She said prior to him, she had everything. After him, she had nothing. So I went through this a similar situation. So you have to understand it's possible to be with somebody and they're making it seem like you're having a good time in the situation, but you're really not. They are.
Can I tell you something, Jen?
And they're benefiting from the situation.
Can I tell you something, Jen?
You can tell me anything.
You know, I'm like that, but I'm not like as committed with him. There were moments in our life I would extract everything from women, and there's moments of life that I'll be the biggest trick.
What do you mean by extract everything, though?
What you just said.
Like take her money and everything?
I take her life, her soul, everything is mine.
And her money.
Everything that you value is mine.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to tell you, I feel like you attract certain men, but you're wise now. So my twin.
That was one time in my life I went.
You're not hearing what I'm saying though. You attract that guy, right? That's my twin. If you have met that same guy now, you treat him the way you treated me. Like, no, get out of here.
Correct.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You passed the test. You got through me for now.
But the difference is between you and him was that he was very, very covert. You're the opposite. You're like, I'm sleeping with this one, that one. I'm doing this. I'm taking your soul. He was very, very covert, where he advertised himself like very like, I'm innocent. I want the best for. So it's a different. You're easy to reject because you give it all up front, and it's like, whoa, hey. But when a guy's coming in covert, what narcissists do, it's hard to figure out the mind fuck.
Am I easy to reject?
Huh?
Am I easy to reject?
Yes.
No, because LeBron James, if he played any one of us, he would put his arms. He would tie one arm behind his back. Like sometimes I tell women everything about me to let them know I still could get you. It's fun now with me. I could easily lie to a woman and give her whatever she wants, tell her whatever she needs to hear. But the challenge now is, how can I get monetized with no camera and no mic? Right? It's a challenge. It's always a challenge with me. You feel what I'm saying? It got to be a challenge, right?
Brother Nasty, yes, correct. I was just talking about that. That's what happened to me.
Sounds good about getting dick without is a real thing. Even the most reasonable, sensible women can fall into sexual dates. But you won't let that happen again, right?
Fuck no. That happens once in, I think, in everybody's life. I don't even think if a man is ran ragged, it's gonna happen to him.
Was his lawyer chick attractive?
Say that again.
Was his lawyer chick attractive?
His what?
The lawyer chick, the lawyer.
She's pretty, but he had the red boxes, the ones that look like Arnold Schwarzenegger's mistress. Like he still anything. When I say anything, I mean anything.
How old is he now?
52, 53.
Yeah, he better lock it in real quick.
He's never gonna lock it in. He's a weirdo.
Damn.
So back to Hef, really quickly, because now we're going into 2 hours. Number 1 was too friendly in the company of other women. Number 2 has a countless collection of little sisters, make excuses for their ill behavior.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning chicks that you smashed and you're like, nah, that's my little sister. Number 3, always shopping and blowing money to look good. Number 4, hypersexual, talking, wanting, thinking about sex all the time. And number 5, always pointing out how attractive other women are.
Mm.
Oh shit, I'm a walking street sign. Shit.
Yeah, he's funny.
He said, "Fuck it."
I'm out of there. I am out of there.
See, but
this
you
post
know
must
and
be about me
accepting and enjoy being
specifically. What I do to you?
Okay, but you enjoy, and the women in your life understand you for the streets.
Fair enough.
So there's a difference. Because my thumbnail said 5 signs he from the streets, though he denies it.
It does say that.
And men deny it. That's why I was trying to ask Mr. O earlier. And was there a time in your life where you were attempting to be monogamous? But what signs should the woman have picked up about you that you were not?
I think at that time where I was trying to figure it out and these terms weren't being thrown around, poly, monogamous, all that wasn't being considered. So it's like you're trying to conform to everything that you see, everything that people teaching you, and people make it sound so good or whatever. So I don't think women were ever just like, oh, this ain't for him. It was like, oh no, this nigga lied to me. He don't want this shit. He on something else. We looking for 2 different things. But I think the guys that deny it and they're either lying to themselves or just appearance wise, it doesn't seem as if that's what they want. They're looking for a particular woman to be all of the things that they find in the streets. Women are really good at having the good dick guy, the guy that pays the bills, the guy that will buy them a new car if something go wrong. Yeah. Women are good at putting these things in their place. Meanwhile, a man who's looking for a particular woman, he finds the characteristics in various women, but he wishes that it was all in one. He's somehow trying to build this super woman, and he's having an issue doing that. So it ends up appearing that he's for the streets. Meanwhile, he's just trying to be happy. You know what I'm saying?
That's too much game. You're giving him too much game.
I mean, that's what we're here to do.
Right?
That
a
was
minute,
that
because
was
I've
a
never heard that.
masterpiece.
I've never heard
Masterpiece.
that. So it's not that men like variety, because don't men like variety?
Well, of course, but the guy that's saying like that's not who I am, that's not what I'm on. If any of that is true, then he's trying to find those various women that he's trying to find the one that has all of that. And when he finds the one that has all of that, it's a wrap for them. They get cut off almost at the head, like he don't have no more time and desire for it. A lot of men, especially the ones that reach that mid 30s, early 40s, they are coming into a place where all of their hard work has done something for them.
Right.
So they're trying to share that with the right person, the particular woman. They're trying to think about, who am I going to get to leave anything to? Who am I passing things on to? And most guys ain't trying to do that with 5 or 6 women. So every guy on this panel has that chick that just made them that amazing meal, like she cooked her ass off, she did her thing, but her head was garbage.
Garbage.
This can't be the head that I'm settling for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Tasha go make your toes curl, so you end up hitting Tasha like, hey, what you doing tonight? You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, you got the chick that's funny. She cool as hell. You go out with her and you laughing. She lets you ease your guards, put your guards down, and you can have fun with her. She cool. You know what I'm saying? But on all the other dating tips, she trash. So you like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So you need the fun that you have with Tasha. You need the head that you get from Keisha. You need the meal that you get from Bertha. You know, Bertha always can cook, but she big as hell.
Wait, so then what's the difference between that and women having a guy that pays the bills and has the good sex? And what's the difference?
Well, because that's a norm for women. Y'all have so many people shooting a shot. Men are the ones shooting our shot. So it's tiresome for us to continue shooting our shot, looking for that particular something. Meanwhile, a woman can juggle these things because it's out of necessity.
So then what do men ultimately do?
We keep the ones that do well in a particular realm as we add on. So he's right. He's absolutely right. If I have a girl that gives good head, she's always going to be on my roster. Then I have a girl that always cooks for me or takes care of me when I'm sick. She's going to be my roster. So you think I have multiple girls, but I didn't leave these girls because they're specialists in what they do. Until I could find someone that could do everything. Like you women, y'all really multi-date at the same time. We just collected women as we go. So you think we have mad girls like at the same time.
But that's impossible though, to find someone that checks all the boxes.
Well, that's the goal though. So this is what happens. So you got this gauntlet of women, right?
Right.
And each time somebody new comes in the picture that has a couple more talents, then you can put 2 or 3 of those girls into this one. So a couple of them drop off. So by the time you're at the end of the race, you're like, okay, you've made it through the most check marks. You know what? Shit, you probably the one that I'm finna end up with. And that's kind of how guys end up doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like they would have liked to have found all those things, but at the end of it, they have the one that finished the race with them. And the one that finished the race, she had the most of those checks. She might not have had all of them. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, she ain't gonna let me put it in her butt, but you know, she cooks, she take care of the kids. Fuck it, you know.
So that's the 80-20 then, the 80-20 rule.
Right. Something like that.
Somebody who has, but women do that too, though.
I can imagine, but it's easy. Like even a married woman, you know, she can still have that guy that, and she'll probably even let her husband know if times get hard enough, if he's that type of dude. Like, you know, Jerry will take care of the house note this month. You lost your job, you know, like Jerry waiting on that phone call. And you know what? Call Jerry. Shit, let him take. Like, it's easy for women to maintain those things throughout the course of a lifetime. Meanwhile, a guy has to juggle these things in a way that makes it valuable to this gauntlet of women to even stick around. So he can be like something special in their lives. But like I said, in my own experience, when they get that dude, you know, they'll try to cut you off no matter how good it is or what the case is. They'll do their damnedest to stick true to their guns. Oh, I'm settling down now. And you know she's a slut bucket, but she's trying. She's trying. She's serious about it. She
I'm
thinks
not.
she's
I'm not
in
about
love.
that. To Brother Noopsy's point, you know, is you have theoretically you have a point. We should all just find one person and build instead of doing this build a build thing. But it's very, very hard to find one person. It's extremely hard because you got to think about it. This is my theory. Tell me if I'm wrong. You could never be in love unless you're really poor or really rich. The reason why I say that is because when you're really rich, you can do anything with your partner, right? And there's nothing you can't do. And when you're really poor, all you have is each other to build from. The in between, most people are in the in between where it's really hard to be in love with somebody or find your special one because most people are working 9 to 5. Then you sleep another 8 hours. So you got 8 hours left. Now, if that person has kids, four of those hours are gone. So you got 4 hours left to try to build something special with somebody for the rest of your life. Like, how does that work?
But I don't think that. I think sometimes men and maybe some women confuse, and this is going back to you, Have. I think to King, your point, I think you like the thrill of acting like you're looking for the one, but what you really want is different women. But you're trying to force it into that hole of I'm looking for the one when what you really want to do is have variety all the time. And I think if you accepted that and
You keep on saying that.
no, listen,
I'm going to do Jen. Don't speak for me.
Go, okay, I'm just saying if you accepted that and let go, then you wouldn't be pining or you know what I mean, like confused about, oh, I gotta find that one. Don't find the one, just be polyamorous.
Well, so this is the thing about being polyamorous though. Like, I would love to have a woman that covers all those check boxes as well. So the multiple dating thing wouldn't necessarily be something that we readily invest in on a daily basis. That's something that we can turn on, turn off, have a little fun with. Meanwhile, me and this ultimate partner, we can pursue our wildest dreams outside of sexual proclivities. That's like 2% of the wants and dreams in the relationship. That's not everything. You know what I'm saying? So somebody who knows how to have their fun and they know how to be a business partner and, you know, provide that peace and they're headstrong and they cook and they clean and they doing the damn thing. Like, that's more valuable than just saying, oh, I'm poly, I date multiple women. Like, it's fun, you know what I'm saying? But poly to me is more about the honesty that we have eyes for other people. We can see interest in other people, but to have that be our main focus is not the goal. The main focus is to win with somebody. I want to win with somebody. I want financial security. I want a peaceful home. I don't need 20 women running around my house. Now, we can lead a club every now and then and we have a couple chicks come back with us to have some fun. Cool, dope. You know what I'm saying? But it's more important to have the financial security and peace in home rather than to have a gauntlet of women running around.
Ashley says, this is when a man pours into his woman what he wants to see her manifest into his dreams. If a woman trusts you, she will listen and trust in the process in most healthy monogamous relationships. Okay, Playboy, thank you. His phone died.
Yeah.
Have said, I'm sorry, Jada LaRue said to Hev, if you got majority of everything you wanted within one woman, but she didn't want to adhere to extra sexual lifestyle, would you pass on her? That's a good question.
Fuck no. I would not pass on her.
Emma,
I would not pass on her for the simple fact that we are going to focus on ideas and accomplish things that are so vast that my sexual exploits can take a back seat to winning in every other aspect in life.
that's shocking.
That's not shocking.
That is shocking coming from Hef.
How?
Mr. We lost Mr. Old Nelson.
No, because
I never thought I would hear that from Hef.
because he values productivity more than polyamory and polyamory. See, I always say all the time, productivity is a real man's language. If a man will forsake anything if a woman could expand his empire, literally. If you ever want to keep a man faithful and you ever want to keep a man focused on you, help him build. But y'all don't do that. What y'all do is y'all expect him to be like that and y'all didn't do anything. It doesn't work like that.
I don't know who's y'all, but okay.
Whoever the truth fits.
We're talking about the female species.
Right.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's just women don't realize that. They want the empire built. And you come after them when we're like, we really want y'all to help build the empire, because if you don't, we're never going to really respect you. We're not. Like if you can't help, it's like shooting in the gym. How can I really respect you if you wasn't there?
Right, Tristan said as soon as you said it.
Yeah, I would never respect you. So, but y'all want a man to have the private jet, do all this, and you forgot you didn't help him get it. So you always a liability.
Yeah, Jada, I'm not a liar and at all. So cheating wouldn't even be in my language.
I'm shocked. I am shocked at your two comments tonight, Hef.
Productivity.
That's honest, you know what I'm saying? Like
everybody wants productivity.
Man, like the pieces, everything.
Oh, I like what Brilliant said. Right, King. If she's not going to build me, she's a concubine, and that's the fact.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, just like you, Jen. You don't. What can a man tell you when you're going to be super up? What are you going to tell you? That's why you say any man that wants you has to help, not help, but has to be in some form of capacity.
Yeah, I'm just not doing but we have to be careful about that as well too, because especially with black men, like black men they tend to want struggle buddies, right? So they always throw around that ride or die shit. Build and this, that, third. And it's like
no.
Other races and ethnicities, men think I have to have everything before I go get a woman. But in our culture, it's like you gotta ride or die. You gotta help me build.
No.
I got my shit. Let me go get my woman. But y'all need somebody shooting in the gym. You shoot in the fucking gym.
I'm just saying.
I'm not in a household. You had a household.
And other coaches. That's why other coaches, the women don't complain as much, right? Because the men come prepared, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, but even our culture, you can have a man that comes complete, and y'all still complain.
I wouldn't, though. I wouldn't. Who would complain? And it sounds good to say, but have you ever been complete around a woman and then they didn't cheat and want other women? Because men say, "Well, I came with everything. What else did you come with? Did you cheat on her?"
Oh, they don't cheat in other cultures? You saying they don't cheat in other cultures? What you saying?
Yes, they cheat in other cultures.
Okay.
I'm saying that men will say, "Well, I came with everything," and then they leave out all the fucked up shit they did. So you can't say, a woman can't say it either. Well, I came to you correct and blah blah blah, and it's like, yeah, but you cheated.
I came to my last relationship correct.
Did you?
Yes. Never cheated.
Okay.
And before that, I never cheated either. Because remember, my relationships is like 8 months to a year. It's easy to be faithful for like that.
Interesting.
So you talking about men that's doing 10 years. I can't say that. I never did 10 years. But I've been faithful. And once I give you a year, 8 months to a year, and if you don't perform and I don't see you being the mother of my child, I'm out. Cold turkey. So you got 7 months left, Jen.
El Nixon said, I don't want no struggle over here, and no woman is getting credit for my hard work.
Well, so it's like the expression "cash is king," right?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why your money speaks so loud is because I've done so much, I've sacrificed so much. So you're only going to be entitled to what you contributed to that situation. And if all you contributed is your success that you created on your own that does nothing for me in my life, well, hell, I'm pretty much just getting a roommate. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, I would settle for the roommates who like to have the same type of fun as me. I'm not finna settle for the roommate that's putting restrictions on my life for the fuck of it.
For the fuck of it.
Man, just something to do. You care more about what my penis is doing rather than us being financially secure.
Right.
You're not for me. You're not for me. We got bigger things. We got bigger fish to fry.
Right.
I kept my penis to myself and the lights is getting cut off.
Right.
Why are the lights getting cut off?
Well, I'm just saying for the sake of conversation, you know, there are a lot of committed people out here, quote unquote, that are going through some horrendous things. Meanwhile, the only thing the woman cares about, well, he don't cheat on me.
Let me ask you a question, Hef, and is it abnormal for a woman not to want sex from you more than 2 times a week?
To not want?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Sex is something that is kind of frequent and consistent. Typically it's especially if they're around you, because I live alone, you know what I'm saying? So the women that I date, they live in their own places as well. So when they were living with me at the point in times when they were, motherfuckers want to do that all day, you know what I'm saying? You could fuck a day away easy, you know. So I appreciate the space now, because it's like now we have more room to focus on what matters more.
Oh, okay, that's a good point. El Nixon said it does happen. Trust me, a lot of individuals aren't satisfied and will look for any excuse. When they run out of excuses, they'll admit they just aren't satisfied as a person. That's a great point.
A lot of people are not happy. Period.
Huh?
A lot of people are not happy.
A lot of what?
People are not happy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So they go into relationships to be happy, and that's the worst thing you could do. You feel me? They're not happy. Like the happiest moments I have is in solitude.
Jada LaRue said, King, you never cheated and never had her deal with openness of you with other women.
Any women I talk about I want to have threesomes or whatever, but I also let them know, if you can't do that, then we shouldn't be in this relationship. And every woman hit me with the same game. Well, I'm open to it. Once a woman tells me she's open to it, you're not open to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying, that your situation is unique as well, because you said, well, I came with everything. You weren't really what she wanted, because most women, whether they're conditioned to be, like Hef says, and I agree too, whether they're conditioned to be, they're thinking monogamy. So they may dig you and you'll present something to them. They'll be like, yeah, I'm cool. I'm open to it. And she doesn't really dig that part of you. She's just going along for the ride.
80-20, right?
80-20.
All right.
80-20. So they'll be like, yeah, I could probably put up with this. But again, what I told you about yesterday about women will put up or act like they put up with a darndest shit so they can benefit from that man. But all the while she's resenting you. And she was like, shit, as soon as I find a man that ain't about these threesomes and got the same type of bank, I'm out. Or I'm going to stick in this to see how much I can get.
Well, the
right?
problem with that 80-20,
I believe that. I believe a lot of women I dealt with either decided they wanted, they want the benefit of things, resources I had. I believe that a lot, but usually they end up losing at the end with me. I haven't met a woman
Nature.
that did well after me.
What?
Never.
What the
I
hell?
mean, that's real fair because mom, that's
Okay, but
pretty
wait,
much
were
what
they
I'm
doing
used to
well
as well.
before you?
Huh?
Were they doing well before you?
I don't know.
All right,
What King Pusha
I don't
said?
like well.
King Pusha, the rapper, King Pusha T. He goes, I never said she was the brightest. I don't care what she did or who she did, as long as she never did it to your highness. So basically, I don't care about people's whatever. But it seems like to me, no woman has done better than me because after they left me, because you didn't get married, right? Because you wanted us to get married, so you still haven't gotten married, except for one. She went to Harvard, she became a lawyer, and she got married and had a baby with a guy that looked just like me. So it's crazy. So she didn't really win, but she's a beautiful person. Nobody really won. Nobody did like well. Nobody did well. Once you experience someone like myself, you realize that that
I wonder what they would say.
we're gonna
And that's what I was waiting to touch on.
we're gonna be a show with all our exes. We're gonna be a show with all our exes.
I wonder what they would say.
Let's be a show with all our exes. We're gonna do that because
kicker.
what happens is I want to ask them that because I want to ask you, what did you do afterwards?
Because if they're now no longer in turmoil in a relationship with you, then they're doing better.
They're in turmoil. So okay, the one that came on here last time, she sent me a text on New Year's, and this is what she said, and I didn't reply back to her. That's the one that tried to mess up everything for me, and had the nerve to come on, whatever.
I remember. Oh, how could we forget her? You were around then?
No, he wasn't around. She said, and Happy New Year, Maoli, real name. I come in peace and love to wish you nothing but an overly abundant year in 2022. The last text I got from her was October 2nd. No, last time I texted her, sorry. Does that sound like a person that's doing well?
But again, where were these women before they met you? If you broke up with them, you're saying they're not doing better now. Were they doing better before you? Because if not, then that is just who they are, right?
I'm saying they're not doing better than when we were together.
Well, what's unfair about what you're saying, Jen? Yeah, what's unfair about what you're saying is that people grow, people evolve. So you had the potential, you had the opportunity of going from yesterday to today, and zero has changed in your life. So
I'm not the problem.
So King can't be the issue there. You know, that's up to self. That's up to you, your goals and your desires. But he can speak for what was available when he was around and in their life. I would bet my bottom dollar that majority of the women that I was with would tell you they're happier now and this, that, and the third. But when you have a long enough conversation with them, they hate where they're living, they hate their job, they hate how they're spending their time, yet they claim they're happier. Well, happier how? Happier where? Right. I see your social media, I see the things that you post and the things that you think about, and it's all complaints. It's nothing but complaints.
You're not going to same trips.
You're happier that you don't have a man that was honest with you about sleeping with other women. Kudos.
You're not going out to dinners. Nobody's showing you off.
You're working life away and you hate it. What you had with me and the King is somebody who wasn't content. We aren't quote unquote happy per se. We're trying to get somewhere. We're building something.
Yes.
We're focused on making that happen. Get rich or die trying.
Right.
Meanwhile, you've went on to settle. You went on to settle, and now you're miserable with that settlement. and that's not what is here with us. So you had that ability to grow and evolve with us, and you chose to stay back because you didn't have to deal with me and King's mouth anymore. So now I'm happy.
Hey, beautiful. What's up, Misha Mac?
That's my baby right there.
So everybody's your baby.
No, she's really my baby though.
So my point was
I love you. Yo, I swear, one day, Jen, we gotta meet each other in person. I don't know if I'm gonna give you a hug or strangle you.
Here's my point though, right? This is what I don't get. Like, if a woman wasn't doing well or was happy or content prior to you, then she dates you, and then she's not doing prior or well, better or well after you, then that's just that woman being that woman. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. If anything, you would have stopped on her train of just doing life the way she does it. So that's why I would say that comment is unfair, because you didn't have any effect on her, positive or negative, after she left you. And I've been in relationships where dude wasn't shit before me. I'm gone. He still ain't shit. But it didn't have nothing to do with me. I can't tell him, oh, you ain't doing better since you left me, because you wasn't doing better before.
Yeah, but that's a reflection on
but we are better than we were before. So because you stopped, like everyone's went through childhood. They've made it. Whether you went straight to college or you went straight into the workforce, you have growth. It might have been incremental or whatever the case may be, but to reach your peak at 24, 25, something's wrong with that. So it's not enough to say that this is just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are so many people out here, and we all have our stories. We all have our trials and tribulations, what we're going through, what we're trying to overcome. So what we can look back and say is that the whatever growth you had, whatever growth you potentially had, it was daunted after I left for whatever reason. After I'm no longer there, you stopped growing. So this could be who you are as a person, but more realistically, the bar was moved down. The standard was so much lower after me.
What's that? Kane, my partner in crime, when we go and live.
Kane to God. Who's Kane to God? She busy talking to Kane to God, and you down there shooting your shot. Where's my basketball?
Wait till she responds. She know what's up.
Oh my God! This is a guy who wants to build the empire. There's him, Hef.
Yo, Jen,
this guy here.
Jen, let me tell you something. Jen, I really secretly think Jen, I really think you secretly you really either you love that you hate that you love me.
Oh my God. He makes this.
Don't give me. I don't want that. I got mad love for you. That playish. I don't.
You make it so sappy. Like, I'm like, stop.
Yo, Matt, it's over between us. I don't want that. I got love for you. I got mad love.
No, she said I got mad love for you, King.
That's like a brush off. I don't want that. You're supposed to say you my God. Fuck, I don't want to hear that. Keep that.
That New York shit, boy. Y'all heavy over there.
She said mad love. That's like you brushing me off.
Y'all big heavy.
Let me stop playing with. Let me stop playing.
Playboy still watching. So I mean, hey, it's interesting. I just know that, like, I know who I've picked in the past. I know when I got my ex, he was at a certain place. Then I got with him, and it was a time of his life, and he was trying to do this and that, and it's like, yeah, potential. Now we're working together, and we collab, and it was fireworks. And then after me, it's like, okay, now you back to the guy that I met. So that's just you. That's just how you do life. That's what I saw in him.
Well, so I guess it's kind of hard to put in words, but my ex that I moved to Houston with, She came from a well-to-do family. Mother is an accomplished writer. She's a college professor. Dad's a lawyer. So the bar was pretty high for her to do something with herself.
Right.
She has 2 or 3 degrees. You know, she was working in her field of
Yeah.
choice, helping kids and stuff. And getting with me, it's like, okay, well, this guy's a hustler and not just on some illegal shit, like really trying to hustle that bag, you know.
Right.
So you got to go from what 9 to 5s can do for you, working up and building up in that field, to learning what it's like to make thousands at a time, you know, doing events and shows and stuff like that. And to leave from that situation with me knowing how to like really get to it, well, you went back to what you know. She went back to school. She's trying to, what is it that she told me? We met up a few months ago. She said something and I was like, that's odd that you are just able to go backwards with your bag, you know what I'm saying, and settle for the 2-3 grand a month that your job will give you when you know there's something more out here. So
Right.
like this person steadily grew in their life, got with me, experienced something different, and didn't keep that same mind frame. They went back to what they know. So everybody's going to tell her, hey, you're still doing good, you're still growing, you're still whatever. But it's like you're overlooking some obvious differences. And how can that be? You're college educated. Like, why wouldn't this just click to you? Oh, there's more for me out here. I don't need to be killing myself at jobs and at all taking all these classes and losing my life. You know what I'm saying? So to each his own, you know, whatever she tries to do, whatever she wants to do, that maybe that's just where her interest lies. But the average person out here, if you learn how to make 20 grand a day or 20 grand a month, it's not easy for you just to go back to doing 2-3 grand a month. Like that's just not realistic. You know what I'm saying?
It's just safer.
You know, or more comfortable.
Comfortable. What? There's a 5% of meeting in my chat.
Yeah, you know that. It's a cipher. Peace.
Maya said, I think this is for you, King. Maya said, question though, how do you know where they stand now, or how they live, or how their lives are after you off a text?
I mean, you can tell, because what happens is when I'm doing good and someone did me dirty, I don't want nothing to do with them. I'm not checking for them. I don't want you checking for me. The person said, if you read the text, you know, it's all love and peace. I want you to have overly abundant year. I'm not checking for you. I don't care how you end up. You understand what I'm saying?
But you did her dirty. She came on here and said that you were everything and paid bills and all of that.
You did me dirty. And that's why, see, here's the trick. I do a social experiment with women. I give them and do everything they want me to do during our juncture as a couple. Because I know a woman's going to fuck it up. It's inevitable.
Man, for real.
It's inevitable.
It's not like self-sabotage.
No, it's not self-sabotage. I know she's going to fuck it up. You could do everything.
Yeah, you're not taking accountability.
When you give people
listen to me, I'm telling you, I give them everything they want. I don't
give a person a rope to
hang Jen, every girl I had a relationship, they tell you he doesn't cheat. He's all about me. But what happened? Huh? I'm sorry.
I said, I believe you. I know that, but you're leaving out what you're giving that they don't want, that they don't like about you. And
no, even about the threesomes. Even forget about the threesomes. Forget about that.
I'm not just talking about that. Here's the thing. I wasn't there, so I don't know. Right. So she can only know. If I were to talk to her, I'd be like, what did you not like about him? I'm sure she would have her, you know what I mean? Just like she came and gave her.
I mean, she could say that, but she knew about me before she became one with me. See, what happens is they don't tell me everything about them. I ask one simple question. Let me know everything I need to know right now. They can't answer that. And then I start figuring out as we go. I said, this is not what I signed up for. You knew what you signed up for. You knew about the crazy things I do. You knew about the good things I do. You knew about it. Like the girl, I told the girl to come with me to yesterday because I want her to see everything. Jen, I want her to see the bad because I don't want to make those surprises. You know what I mean? My problem is they're not doing better than me because how do you meet men like me in health, and you have we have resources and you don't utilize it to be a better person?
Because they're not that type of person.
See, where I can spot the knot is, if I was to sum it up as simple as possible, they were quitters. They weren't trying to win.
Yes.
When you come in the gym with me, I'm not trying to hear your crying and excuses.
Right.
You said you wanted to change. You said you wanted to be better. We in here pushing. We in here going hard. You know what I'm saying? You see me pushing myself. I'm sweating just like you sweating. I'm tired just like you tired. I don't want to lift this shit, but we in here to get better. We in here to improve. So when you start complaining like you don't want to be here, I'm gonna let you walk up out the gym. But I'm not walking out the gym with you. I'm staying in here. I got shit to get done. I'm trying to accomplish something. So I'm in here. I'm on it.
See, but I spoke about that. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
But that just translates to the rest of the relationship, and some aspect of the relationship, they carried that same type of energy where I'm trying to push, they trying to relax. I'm on go mode at all times of the day. So people don't like that energy coming from me because I'm like, what you doing? What you on? Like, is you down or you getting off? Is this your stop? Because if this your stop, I gotta slow down to a nice little road for where it's safe enough for you to jump off, but I can't stop.
I'm applying pressure this week. I think I'm applying pressure to Jen this week. I'm applying.
See, but I, you know what what you said, Hef? Because I've said that before. I'm like, sometimes I've spoken about that. Sometimes you meet somebody and they're enamored by you. They're enamored by your hustle. They're enamored by your results. They're enamored by how other people react to you. And they want a piece of that shit. So what they do is they pretend that they got what you got. And they about what you about. All the while, they're not built like that. And then when you bring them into your world and it's like, wait, Jen works out 2 days a week. Wait, Jen eats this. Wait, Jen wakes up and listens to this. You know what I mean? Jen reads this book. And then it's like, wait a minute, I didn't want to do all that. I just wanted like to be with her and be around her and be seen with her. I didn't want to put that work in. And then what happens is it dies down. And like you said, they start in the gym and oh, my back hurt now. We working out again. Like we reading this book again. You want to watch this documentary again. Then it's like, wait a minute. And that's where the problem starts because initially it's like, who don't want to be a part of something that's fucking shiny? Right? You're not built like that. And I noticed that in my situation with my ex as well. When I met him, he knew what I was into. He was like, oh, I can help you with that. We could do this and we could do that and blah, blah, blah. And then after a while, it was like, I'm like, yo, it's Monday. We were supposed to have this done by Monday. Oh, what had happened was, and I'm like, there it is. There it is. It took some time. We took the long way, but there it is. So I think with us, we have to be careful because we have a certain mentality and it's very easy for somebody to say, oh, I want to get in there. I want to get over it. And they're not really about that life. So then when you leave them, what happens? They go right back, right, to the real person that they really are.
Right.
So yeah, in a sense, I do agree with y'all. It's like, so what are you doing now? Well, I'm the same thing. Okay, have a good one.
And something I can't stand is that ability to be harsh or mean to a person or condescending. Like, if we supposed to be life partners, we supposed to be in this together. I want you to speak to me from a place of compassion. Mm-hmm. Don't be talking to me like I'm some random off of the street that you could just fight and throw hands with. There's something about that seems off to me. There's some type of mental disconnect there where you willing to go to war with me in your own household. I don't get that, and I can't get down with that. And some people will hide that pretty well. They'll wait till y'all knee deep in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you find out that you're sleeping with the enemy. And I'm not for the subterfuge. Like, we finna have to figure this out. You got to move around, or I got to move around, whichever one comes first. But I'm not finna negotiate on being at mental warfare or physical warfare at that with somebody for the rest of my life just because you like me or you think you love me or shit. Keep your love. I'd rather be with somebody who don't love me that's gonna respect me.
Right. You know, it's crazy because to back up Jen's point, is something called a money train. People in corporate America, you stand next to the person that's winning because the residual win from that is still a profit, right? So they probably do come to us because even if they do nothing, standing next to us, money's gonna come their way, benefits gonna come their way, opportunities gonna come their way. So I get it, but my problem with that is at this age that we're in, and I see why Jen always convinced me to stay single. We're really not gonna find anybody that is not utilizing us. There's never going to be a pure love.
That's a gospel right there.
It's never going to be a pure.
Even when they don't do it maliciously.
Right. So it's never going to be a pure love. But you know, I'd rather, like my pop said, do you want to have money and people hate you, or do you want to be broke and people are disgusted at you? I'd rather be hated, not disgusted. Feel people to be disgusted at me. You feel me? So you're never gonna have somebody that's really into you. So, Brother Noomsy, I get what you're saying. Find your best friend, but at this age, people are getting with people to fill voids. Okay, I don't want to be old. You make sense. I got a kid. You seem like you look just like me. I don't want to say my name. I know girls that dated me because they failed relationship with a black man, and so when I walk into a PTA meeting, I look like their child's father without question. You get what I'm saying? You fill a void from a mistake that they made when they were younger, and I'm not with that. It's getting to the point now that I'm gonna be a billionaire that just sleeps with random young woman, 25 to 40. I'm serious.
But I told you that.
If this one don't work out, and it's looking crazy. If it don't work out, then I'm cool, man.
I told you that's a better lifestyle. That's a better lifestyle.
Because the woman that I have, the two women in my life that make sense, they can't give me the thing I want the most. That's a legacy. The two women that make sense, that I'm the most compatible with, I don't know, but maybe they could probably give me a threesome to make up for that.
And on that note,
woman, ain't no two women, Jen?
No, keep it to yourself. I don't want anybody put on blast.
Oh, okay.
Because you know your people be lurking.
No, you.
Maya said, I don't know, King. I can't believe it's all their fault. Both people play a part in the relationship and both should take accountability of how it went.
I would love to take accountability, but every time I look at these things under a magnifying glass with the fine-tooth comb, I can't spot what I did. Like I'm chill. I'm cooling. I'm trying to get in the bag. I'm in the gym. I eat healthy.
Right.
I'm gonna talk to you with respect.
Right.
I'm gonna text you crazy. I'm adventurous. I'm outgoing. I do things that I don't like to do just to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know what I did. Like I'm searching. I'm searching. I'm pushing too hard for success. Is that what I did wrong? Well, fuck you.
I agree, Shaka. He said, if you see things from the jumping stage, it's your fault. Absolutely. That
for sure.
Maya was talking about. Absolutely. Yep.
But people come with their representative. Their representative be strong.
Representative got game. Don't forget that. I know that for a fact. She said,
man, their representative be on point.
Yeah, but that's why I tell like King thinks I'm fucking, but I'm like the best thing for him, I would think, is just be single and then get your bag and then sleep with whoever, whenever.
I'm not doing that. I'm not falling for that trick. I do that to girls too, Jen. I'll be like, yo, go and fuck him. I don't care. As soon as you do that, it's over.
Wait, I didn't say I didn't care. I don't have anything to do with that. I said because that's how my life is. I'm like, I'm thinking I'm putting what I want to do.
Look, see, she got mad at you. She see Misha Mac is jealous.
Huh?
She jealous because she want that ring.
I don't know what that means, so I'm not about to put words in her mouth.
I know I'm messing with her. I'm getting you a ring because you didn't deny me in public like she just did.
What are you, Jesus? Do not deny me in public. Even like to keep your does she have to do the same thing?
I mean, the things that I'm gonna ask for, you gonna know out the gate. You know, it won't be nothing to figure out. You know, if there's anything to figure out about me, it's that I don't like to be boring. You know what I'm saying? Like I wake up random as hell. Like let's go buy a tent. Let's go camping. Like
Right.
if there's gonna be any surprises with me, it's something like that. But as far as my sexual desires, it's all on the table when you come through the door. Hey, bam.
Yeah, Shaka, you probably fall under narcissist. He said it's never his fault.
But I mean, he probably feel like how I'm feeling. Like, you know, you out there, you playing your part, you doing your thing.
Tristan said, but all men suffer when they go down the wrong path. It means that woman isn't right for your life, and life is throwing every negative thing so you can leave. You're just.
I mean, Tristan has a point, but I believe
he does.
He has a point, but I believe men who really are about their power and their success, a woman really can't throw you off from that. Because you're always going to choose that before you choose them.
Misha says, stop. I did not.
I'm asking you a question, Misha. Say this or forever hold your peace. How do you feel about me? And I love you because you can't control that.
Jen with the love channel over here.
Yeah.
I know. I'm like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't want to hear nothing, Misha. How do you feel about me? I'm not trying to jack. I'm not jacking.
Finding love on the block with Jen.
Let me know. So I can move
on the block. Okay, it's nobody's fault. Jada says never my fault. It ain't nobody's fault.
I mean, when you deal with these women, or in certain women's cases, when you deal with these men, it'd be obvious what's wrong with them, and you'd be like, I can imagine what went wrong in your last shit. Like if you was like this to them, the way you are to me, it's obvious what went wrong.
Yeah, I've said that before.
It's never a woman's fault, though. You know
that. Yeah, hell.
No one will ever place you with the fault of the relationship breaking up after she tells you.
No, you know what's funny? My ex, he told me, he was like, both his exes prior to me cheated on him. And I found that strange. That was a red flag, but I found that strange because I'm like, women don't just go off and cheat like that. Like back to back, 2 women cheated on you. What's going on? What did you do?
That's a fact.
What they were trying to better deal you for something about something happened. Wow.
I don't know why we act like women don't have these same type of desires as men though. We really have to weed out the ones that are trying to be monogamous versus the ones who really want that.
Yo, Misha is definitely a politician.
Chopper time. What's chopper time? Help me out. What that mean? She said, talk about pressure, King. You and I have always been courteous and respectful towards each other.
Look at Jen keeping on the good face. Look, you can shoot your shot. You can do your thing. Look at her. She don't let her tiara go crooked or nothing. She's poised.
Jen know what's up. She know I'm getting married to who I'm getting married to.
Man, gas anybody into anything.
Mac know what it is.
No.
Mac know what it is. She trusts me. She know what it is. That's my
Jen is cut like a diamond. Jen is cut.
That's what I was talking. That's the special one I was talking about.
Thank you, but yeah, no.
Jen is cut.
I'm gonna leave it there, but if I tell King how I see him, he's gonna get mad. And I want to keep that off the panel. I'm gonna keep it off the panel because he's gonna get mad at me. Listen, pay attention to Misha.
Yo, I'm not. Yo.
Really nice earrings today. They're in the shape.
I love it.
What is that? African?
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yo.
And it looks like it's time to go. What a coincidence.
Yo, you're so funny. Listen, let me tell you what's going on though. I'm joking, Jen. Jen, you know, I'm gonna keep it honest with you. Uh-oh.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Hold
like
on.
Hey.
I'm gonna say one thing because I gotta go right now.
I feel like my parents is talking and I'm supposed to leave the room.
Yeah, I want to go right now, but
I'm like, no, it's okay.
I gotta go. Hold on, I gotta go right now. But let me tell you something, Jen.
Happy smiling like the cat in Alice in Wonderland.
No, because I want Jen.
Y'all adorable, man. This is
this
TV.
everybody know how. Listen, this weekend.
Can you read what Tristan? Thank you. This is all I tell this man. This is what I tell this man, and he interprets it as something else, like I want to marry him. But this is what I tell him all the time. This right here. That's it in a nutshell. That is what I say. And I would say it to any of my friends that carries on the way he does. This is it.
Okay, check this out. Hold on. Check this out.
And look what Tristan followed up with. He said, that's why your affinity for Jen is wild, because she's one of those that get you to the next level. Ooh, bing bong.
Listen, let me
bing bong.
Let me tell you something, Jen. I want to be honest with you. I'm going to say this.
Ah, damn.
Oh man, what she said?
Ask any my mates. Some of y'all, if you read my chat, will notice men that speak on me will always say Jada's a really good woman in some sort of reference, or they wish they hadn't messed up.
I just know. I'm applying pressure this weekend. I got a surprise for her.
Well, damn, I've been off for 3 hours.
I got a surprise for her this weekend. And it's based off competitive nature. When somebody said they want to do something, I'm going to do it for her. Nobody's going to do anything for her unless it's through me. She's going to. I got a surprise for you this weekend. It's light, but you're going to
keep coming with the king behavior.
Yeah, you
not the king.
You're gonna be like, you know what? I fuck with you, King. You're cool. You like my bro.
But I fuck with you now. You know that. I say that now.
The King's court.
You say you never call me your bro.
No, I never said bro, but I said I fuck with you now. I never called you my bro.
I call you sis when you got me mad twice. I called you sis.
Okay.
But you know I have fantasies like that anyway. So anyway.
You have incest fantasies.
No, I never said. Don't put words in my mouth.
You said sis.
Sis, like, you never messed with somebody? Have you ever messed with somebody's sister before? A girl you were smashing, you messed with her sister before?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, that's different.
I did that.
No, Jada, no. No.
Wait, what you said? You want to apply pressure? I'm confused. Listen, I swear I'm not talking to her no more ever again. That was hurtful.
Who?
Huh? Who
you not talking to no more?
I don't know. I think it's time for us to go.
Yeah, it is. Actually, thank you so much. Everybody been on here almost 3 hours. Hef, always a pleasure.
Right.
I love how you talk without talking when you smile. It's like there's so
many y'all adorable. Like I just could put this in a picture frame and put on
me, She clearly loves me, but I can't. I'm not dealing with that. Yo, I really want to fight Jen though on a low. I want to fuck her because she swears she tough.
Jen too confident though. Like when they that confident, she tries to go give you a run for your money.
I won't fight you, but I won't mess with you romantically. But I'll fight you. I'll get in a ring with you. But
no, I won't fight you for real. But I really want to spar. I want to spar romantically with you.
I'm good. Okay.
No, I would crush your heart.
I understand.
You got it.
I really do. I know you believe that. And that's great.
All right.
That's great.
I really want to have a meeting with Nugget and your daughter. And I want to ask them
out of it, Lord.
No, because I need their approval. I need their approval.
Lord.
Did they approve of me though?
You definitely
Y'all
not
one
giving it
horse
from
and
my-
carriage
definitely not-
ride around downtown.
What happened? You
away
said
from
what?
being
You said
married.
what? You
I
said
said
what?
you definitely not getting it from my daughter.
For real?
Yeah, she don't like nobody nowhere near me. My daughter, she
Nah, she would like.
yeah, with that approval.
She would like me because she knows I'm an innocent dude on the low.
I raised my daughter in the Bronx. You really think she can't see you coming?
I don't know if that's the umbrella you want to come under, the innocence umbrella.
I think
I'm like, what is he talking about right now? My daughter be like,
everybody say you will win. How will she win?
They talking about throwing hands. Everybody know Jen
I'm not
got
talking about throwing
something.
hands. I'm not
you
going.
right, bro. Yo, let me tell you something. Tristan is right. He said Jen ain't eat. That's why she's trying to get off. I am starving, so I am leaving to go eat. He's absolutely right.
You ain't cook. You can't cook.
No, he did. I didn't cook. I was supposed to throw some chicken in the damn oven.
That's all right, baby. We don't have to worry about that. We get a chef.
King of Lane, King of Lane.
Yeah.
Wait, I like cooking. Bing bong.
Oh, you like cooking?
It's very relaxing.
You like cooking, but are you good at it? Is it edible?
Very good. We start young. Okay. I don't use measuring cups like some, non-women of color. Okay. I don't do it's all in the ancestors.
Nah.
I don't use
Well, that's so
we
funny.
start cooking early though. We start cooking early.
What's your signature dish?
It depends. I mean, I do soul food, I do Spanish food, I do a little Italian. It depends what he wants.
What's your most requested dish?
I gotta get off there because like I said, there's two women in my life that
Anyway, but my most requested dish, if it's my daughter,
she will be
I don't gonna do lip pork chops. If it's soul
listen,
food, love
I'm
my
out.
bread and my 4 cheese baked macaroni and cheese. So it depends who's
I don't eat cheese. I don't eat cheese.
Say again?
You gotta upgrade the dish for your king.
I don't eat dairy products.
Well, you ain't gonna be eating in my house.
What
Because here we do the 4 cheese.
if I start paying for everything?
Oh my God. So I want to tell everybody,
I
like your face. And he didn't come up here today.
Who?
El Nixon.
You say you like his face?
I like his face. I really do. I was surprised.
He's a handsome man.
Yes. April, come on down. You ever in Vegas? Hit me up, mama. I am here.
Shout out to Taino.
He's late. Yeah, so we gotta go, man.
Yeah, we gotta go.
I cooks. Okay.
You get down.
I get down.
Okay. Let me find out.
And I'm the type of person I'll go to another woman's house
Right.
and I can taste her dish and I'll be like, I know
listen to me.
I know what you
people you don't trust. You never trust a bald barber, and you never trust a skinny cook.
Okay.
I knew he was finna.
Okay.
Right.
Y'all a mess, man. I ain't gonna be part of y'all domestic violence. Like, don't be bringing me into y'all domesticated situation.
Nah, that's my boo. She's my boo. I gotta go now.
No, Tristan.
What's it?
He said the garden vacation in Vegas at her house. I think not.
Yeah, I might come to Vegas though, for real.
Come out. I keep telling all of y'all to come
If I come out to Vegas though, do me a favor. Daytime brunch, lunch, no dinner dates, nothing. I don't want to be around that atmosphere. Thank you.
That's what I usually do when people come in town.
Yeah, I don't want us to be for dinner.
Especially the males. Yes,
yeah, I don't want that from you.
Breakfast, brunch, shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I love you all. And I will see you. I don't know if I'm doing something else this weekend, but y'all will know. Just subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like on your way out. And your girl is out. I am leaving the block and going upstairs.
Have you been to Turkish Caicos? You been to Turks and Caicos?
I have. It was amazing.
Okay. You know, they changed the Gansevoort Hotel to the Windmore. I think they changed the name.
Yeah, I have. It's beautiful. That sand is like, oh my God. It's like
amazing. The only sand better than that I saw in the West Indian Islands was probably Anguilla and Cayman Island. Sand is beautiful. You ever been to the Black Sand Beach in Puerto Rico?
I have Vieques, yes,
Yeah.
but now it's not. I don't know if it's because of the hurricanes or
It's
the
done
time.
now?
It's not as black as it was before, unfortunately.
Oh wow, I'm glad I took my pictures there. That's
Yeah,
good.
it's not.
Did you say that black sand got less black?
It
Yep.
got less black, like it got mixed with regular beach sand.
Right. Let's
Yeah, it's not as pretty. It's not like, you know what I mean, thick black. Now it's like black and then brown and then black and then brown.
Well, I
When
never seen black sand in the first place, so I ain't know
You
what
would love
to
it. It's like
expect.
volcano. It's basically because of
oh my
volcano.
God, it's beautiful.
It's
The
fire.
vibe is like the vibe, like you feel like it's beautiful. You have to go to Black Sand Beach, but the one in PR is just not. Is not.
Is this like a one beach type of thing? Are there multiple
It's
black
multiple
sand
ones
beaches?
throughout the world. It's multiple
Yeah.
ones throughout the world.
Yeah, the one in Puerto Rico is like one beach, and it's black, but not as black as when I was younger. Now it's like,
But they got other ones at other places. Not too
yeah,
much.
yeah, that are fully black.
So now it's like the mixed sand beach.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not.
Yeah.
Because now I made it look dirty. Now I made it look like brown sand and the black streaks.
Yeah.
Before it was pitch black, so it was like, yeah, it was dope. It was dope.
So where did the regular sand come from to mix with it? If all the sand was black.
I mean, from under, like dust.
I was thinking the hurricanes.
No, the water, the tide brought that sand in. It mixed it up.
I think so.
So, Jen, do me a favor. Next time, call me before you wear anything.
What?
Oh, look at
Good
y'all.
night, Nisha.
She doesn't get it. I'm trying to protect you.
Yeah, something else. Well, look, I look forward to the next invite on either show. You know, y'all can always count on your boy to pop up.
Thank you.
I love y'all to death.
He could tell Mr. O he could say goodbye before he drop off next time.
It must have been a white woman that walked in the room.
Why don't y'all come to New York?
Man, I ain't been yet. I'm waiting to go. Vegas and New York, actually.
Yeah, come to New York. I need to come to New York. So, for what, first week of February?
What we talking about?
New York.
New
York.
I'm not leaving here.
I got some things to take care of, but yeah, I'm definitely New York is definitely on the itinerary for sure.
All right, we come. You come and check me. We go out and get something to eat. Chill.
Man, you know, I gotta check out that New York pizza. They say it's the best pizza in the world.
Yeah, I don't eat pizza like that. It is the best pizza, but I like the brick oven pizza.
I miss New York pizza so bad. But.
Man,
you're talking about the nice ones. I'm talking about the white people one, the brick oven ones. I like. You talking about the good, nice, cheesy ones in the hood. I'm talking about.
I ain't talking about nothing. I don't know nothing.
He's like, I don't know. I'm talking about the cheesy ones in the hood.
Yeah. I just want to see what's up. You know what I'm saying? Take me to the boroughs, baby.
Right.
Yo, Jen, how old were you in that picture?
What picture?
How old were you in that picture? Picture when you was a baby. How old were you?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe 5, 6. I don't know.
Yo.
6, maybe.
You official.
5, 6.
You official. You official. All right, listen. Next week we're bringing our exes because I'm tired of people not believing in me. How they all.
That's funny because I was thinking of bringing up my ex and having a conversation with him for y'all.
I would like to have a conversation with your ex.
He's always in the chat, so.
Who, him?
Remember, he was in the chat before.
Yeah, no, him. You gonna bring him up?
Your face, no, he's not. He's not good. YouTube.
I'm not this. I don't know him. I'm just saying you're gonna bring him up tomorrow. What I do for you, you're gonna forget about him.
Ain't nobody thinking about him.
No, I'm talking about you.
I'm gonna give y'all a long time.
Tomorrow,
looks like y'all really need it.
All right, bye.
Bye, everybody. Good night. I didn't end the damn broadcast. I just left the screen and I didn't end the broadcast. So good night, everybody. It was a pleasure to have you all here. I hope you enjoyed. We had a lot of funny moments. Tristan, Jada, L. Nixon, everybody, Hev, King, thank you for coming through and being here. Love nature. Hasta ahí no, muchas gracias. Buenas noches. Everybody in the chat, even if you're just lurking. Good night, guys. Bye. I love you too, Tristan. You already know. Mwah. Now I'm going to end the broadcast. And I'm going to go eat because I'm hungry.